there's Danny and his bitch. It's my platform, baby, come stream on Twitch. I like 'em crazy. Yeah, Danny fucking rich, girls don't be lazy. Put some energy in that clip. Go buy a hot tub, strip down, shawty lose the fit. And Danny's 60, but still want some off that drip. Don't wear the safety, Twitch con, you're wild and free. These baddies chase me, but don't bring security. It's greedy, cause it's a 50-50 split. And I don't care that you get a 95 on kick. Don't be so needy. Yeah, it's a Gucci coming hit. If you're not happy, you can always leave it quick. Cause we got baddies, that's the most important bit. Come round and blow off. Yeah, right here it's live on Twitch. It's the soft core side. We got the girlies getting lit. Take all your clothes off, get down and flash your tits. Type shit, my life a movie. TwitchCon was off the grid. I'ma watch some streams now. Chill out, cool off a bit. See you in the next one. Gucci marks generated the shit.
The company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna steal your daughter at the mall. We're gonna steal your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
bulletin from me to you, a bullhorn right out of the blue, a bullet right into your brain, in bullet points that will explain. I'm bulldozing the bullshit now. Those bullies say that I'm a cow. They're gonna find the bulwark raised. Best believe it's my final phase. Blue, the color of the sky today. Blue, the tears I'm gonna cry today. Blue, it's horrible to think about. Blue, it's terrible, it gives me gout. Blue, I'm miserable and I know why. Blue, it's visible that I might cry. Blue, impossible yet true somehow. Blue, guess he's the bull and I'm the cow. Blue, oh Blue.
Curses! Felt it again! I'll get you next time, casino!
What are you doing here?
I came to apologize and make out with tongues.
I don't know where your tongue's been. Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
I didn't mean to kiss Joseph. It was just that he was so sad and tall.
And you're so loose and cheap.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties. Hey, anybody notice this? Yes, I love titties. Big old titties.
Oh, I doubt it. I absolutely doubt it. Hot diggity damn boys. We're back. Hope you guys are doing well as hell. It's a goofy ass Tuesday, and we're hanging out with the boys. We're crashing out with the boys, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. So I hope you guys are ready as hell to laugh, cry, become gay together. It's gonna be fun. So get them locks up as hard as you can, slap the hell out of it. And let's have a good ass time. Shout out to Master Lions and old Phantom and old Big Mike. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. 15 damn memberships already. When I hit 250, we're going to do, or at some designated time, we're going to do probably a Halo gaming stream with tier 2 and 3 members for fun. Right? So that'd be fun. So thank you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Razzle Dazzle says, I'm drunk and it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, man. How old are you, Razzle? I hope it's far older than me so I can feel good about myself. Thank you, man. He also says just watched POS Supergirl movie and got drunk on the owner's dime. I don't know why people are going to watch that. Like, what was the motivation, Razzle Dazzle? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, there's something about the most hated thing in my life is like wasting my time. I detest wasting my time. So if I even get an inkling a movie might suck, I don't go see it. Right? I got really lucky the past few movies, though. The past few movies I've seen have been great, which is very, very rare. Thank you, Razzle. Billy says, hope we can start a new streak and replace it with the old one. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, the Naked Snake streak finally was laid to rest yesterday. He was laid to rest forever. So, appreciate you guys. Love you. Oh, all right. Let's get started. Let's party and let's have some good times. I'm going to just be... I got a bunch of stuff pulled up, and I'm just going to rant about bullshit that's been pissing me off lately. Is that Razzle Dazzle? Razzle Dazzle is 41. Whew. Well, at least you're older than me. Not by much, but you're older. So it's all that matters. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for hanging out and showing up to the boys. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. This is just gonna be a kind of a random subject matter stream that's all over the damn place. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by, liking the show, and saying hi to your boy for a little bit. So let's jump right into some stuff. I got called. I noticed on X, people come out of nowhere. And I'm like, I was talking to my boy Art earlier, and I was like, I don't understand how people have the balls. Like, where do you get the balls on you to do certain things? And I'll give you an example of this real quick. You know, I just post about stuff. I'm not even mean. Like, when I'm on X and I like tweet shit, I'm not even mean at all. I'm just like, I'm pretty concise. I don't call people bitches and stuff usually. What's up, Still Trap? But like, so earlier today, I tweeted out, there's this mystery, the mystery of explosive diarrhea parasite outbreak in the U.S., and experts are trying to figure out why. And I thought to myself, what is the number one side effect of GLP-1s and Ozempic? It's fucking diarrhea. It's explosive diarrhea. So I'm like, well, maybe, right? It's people, a metric fuck ton of people are on an Ozempic and other GLP-1s, and they're shitting their brains out. And maybe we don't have a correlation to that, like, that's kind of widespreadly publicly known, you know? And the amount of people that are on GLP-1s are like 10 to 20% in the US. By the way, if you think of 10 to 20%, that's a lot of damn people, okay? 10 to 20% doesn't sound like a lot, but there's almost 400 million people in the US. There's a lot of people, you know? So, exactly, Lex. So, I said this, and for some odd reason, this random guy, I don't understand why. You know, you ever like wonder about this? And obviously it's the autism. Look, I get it. You know, I think social media has like really, really amplified how strange autism can be depending on, it's case by case, right? Obviously. But this is a post about Ozempic. This is a post about Ozempic where I said, maybe it's Ozempic causing diarrhea. And this guy's like I'm going to get health advice from an ex-Walmart manager who is addicted to crashing cars. These are all true things. But also, I didn't give any advice at all in this post. I just said maybe Ozempic is causing this. Right? I'm not saying take it or don't take it. I don't give two shits. But this guy was just like, he probably just saw my name and started shaking and sweating and was like, I got to say something right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, I responded and said, that's why you're fat. Because I think that's fine. Right? And I look at this dude's profile, obviously. And of course he's following me. I don't understand this. I've never understood people that like don't like you and they follow you, which is fine. I mean, I get it, I guess, whatever. But at any rate, his profile says Asperger's, which obviously, yes, we can tell. That like right out of the gate, you probably didn't even have to put that in your profile picture. But like his banner is like him fat at Disneyland with a bunch of other people. And I'm like, how do you have the absolute balls to look like a damn Reddit mod to go around telling people stuff? And then, by the way, that wasn't the end of it. He actually responded. Why the hell did you do this to me? Hold on. That's why you're fat, my man. So he responded. And I still don't understand what this is, but I'll let you guys in the chat decide. So I said, that's why you're fat, my man. And he says, I'm fat, but I don't have brain damage like you. Which arguably, I guess autism, is that a form of like brain damage? I don't know. Like, you just have brain damage. And he says, I also have a WBC, which can mean several things. White blood cell count. Like maybe he's saying his immune system is good. But what I think he's saying is I think he's unironically saying he has a big penis. But also it's like the tree thing. You know, if there's a big penis in the wild, but you never use it, is it a big penis? Right? It's very, very confusing shit, right? So, at any rate, that was just something that happened like an hour ago, and I was like, "That's interesting stuff." That's BWC. That's what I said. BWC. That makes way more sense, right? I'm bullying the Jimmies and Timmies. They deserve it, brother. The Jimmies and Timmies deserve this shit. Okay, that's how these things work. He's saying he wants your penis. I would not be surprised. Well, X, dude, Dreamology, X is insanity. It is absolute insanity. And now, look, I shouldn't say X specifically. All social media is. I mean, if you go to any social media at all, like any app and you scroll the comments, bro, people are insane. I have never seen more people be confidently wrong about everything. There'll be people commenting on like a guy making a sword, like he's a blacksmith, and they're commenting on how it's wrong and he's doing it wrong and he's also a piece of shit. And then it has like 10K likes and nothing they're saying is remotely true. And I'm like, how is this the way things are on every single social media? And then also, if you just scroll on any social media at all, and I don't know, I might blame this on the inherent nature of, I know this sounds like a 14-year-old edgy kid statement, but I think there's like an inherent just evil nature to like humanity. And I think there's a small subset of people that aren't wired that way. And they genuinely like to help the people they care about and see them happy. But I think the vast majority of people are the opposite. Like the vast majority, actually. I think want to see others fail. They hate people. They want to tear people down. But they don't do that in real life, right? They only do it online. So anyways, back to the point, if you go to any social media post and just go to the comments, like 98% of the comments are negative on every single social media post, with the exception of a YouTube comment section, right? Like everything out there is just negative. And I'm like, how do these people survive life? You know, how do you survive? It's the weirdest thing in the world, man. Because it stresses me out, man. Like, I don't know about you guys, and you guys can tell me what you think, but my favorite thing in the world is seeing people I care about like start going towards a positive direction in life. You're right. Like my buddy Sean, we're like formulating a plan to where he can move down here and start hitting the gym with me, because it's something he's never got to do in his life. Hit the gym with me, get his driver's license, just start a new damn chapter, right? And he's my age and he wants to start a new chapter, and I'm so excited for that, and I can't fucking wait for it, right? That excites me. But there's people out there, and I think a lot of people out there who, even in Sean's case, that probably know Sean, that are hoping he fails in any of these endeavors that he's talking about. They're praying that he fails. Why? I don't even know anymore. But that's the vast majority of people. They want you to fail, man. They want you to fail. And the easiest way to kind of see this happening is go to any post that's not from a content creator about a content creator on like Facebook or Instagram, or any athlete, professional, actor. It doesn't matter who they are. And just go to the comments. And 95% of them hate, like they want everyone to fail. Everyone to fail. And is that like something to do with their own like perspective on their personal inadequacies, that they want everybody to fail so it makes them feel better? I totally understand that from a perspective of like fat people, right? So I used to watch My 600 Pound Life just because it made me feel better about myself, right? Because I was like 150 pounds and I was always dieting. This was back when I dieted 24/7. And I remember, dude, I would feel really bad because it would be 3 months and I finally had a slice of pizza because I was stuck at the airport or something. And I'd have a slice of pizza and pull up My 600 Pound Life on my laptop and just eat a slice of pizza watching it to make myself feel better about eating a slice of pizza. You know what I'm saying? So I get that aspect. Not a Lindy says, I don't think that is true. Not everybody wants to see content creators fail, but people are tired of being exploited by content creators in political spaces. That's the issue. I'm not talking about politics even remotely. So I don't think everyone does. I think the majority of people does, right? I don't think everyone wants to see people fail. I think the majority of people does, right? I think it would be more than 50% of people want to see people around them fail. And the reason I say that is because the amount of times I can count on my hand where I've actually seen people root for other people unironically, like that is not related to me in any way, shape, or form, is actually quite rare. I can't even think of an example off the top of my head. And that's what I mean. And now, granted, I am in a space to where I'm online all the time. It's my job to be online. So obviously, I see the worst of it, right? So that could also be driving my perspective on that. Make sure you guys do me a favor and like the stream. Daniel Robertson says, did you see the St. Paddy's burial ground lit on fire in a church in Ireland by Islamists? I did not. I have not. But I'm not surprised. I'm not remotely surprised, brother. The world is on fire, and it doesn't help that it seems that no government, and I'm not trying to get political. This is apolitical. This is an apolitical statement. Every single government on the face of the earth, regardless of what their value structure is not getting better. Like people aren't becoming more prosperous, right? I think if you pay attention, especially in the West, taxes are going up. It does not matter what politician is in office. Taxes increase. Prices increase. Insurance increases. Everything increases. And politicians are telling you to be angry about Israel or something. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm in Alabama. And my property tax is skyrocketing. Can we have some help? Nah, bro, you got to worry about Israel. Or Palestine. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying either or. I'm just saying that's like you turn on the TV. Oh fuck! I'm like, brother, my property. Can we lower my property tax? You know, you get what I'm saying? Irakias with the first goal boy of the 20 goal boy goal. I was talking about you today, my man. I appreciate that, brother. He says, I did not understand these people. Life's already hard. Why go around making everyone miserable? I like my energy being productive. I enjoy things I like. Life is hard. Don't make it worse. Yeah, and that's my point is there's not, and this has never really been an aspect of my life. Now, obviously, I'll generalize like certain statements or subject matters online and, you know, roast some motherfuckers. But when it comes to other things, I don't understand like going to like random people and tearing them down for any reason. Right. And let me give you an example of that so you don't get it conflated with creators. Like if I saw a random fat girl on Instagram, just scroll past my feed. Let's say I'm doom scrolling Instagram and there's a random fat girl and she's like in some like tights and she's at the gym and she's like working out. I like that's the equivalent to me commenting on that and being like, you're fat, disgusting. I would never do that. Right? Regardless of what's in my head, because that's like insane. It's insane behavior. Like, and the reason being is like I'm not passionate enough about tearing somebody down like that, and I don't really care, you know. But if you go to her comment section, you're gonna see a bunch of them people just saying you're fat as fuck. Now, to be fair, some of them are really witty and hilarious comments, but you get what I'm saying. Irakias, I love you, buddy. Levistro gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Mr. Levistro's here. I turned on your stream the other night when I was editing something, and you were just putting library books away for like an hour. And I was like, "What? When is this the game? Do you just put library books away for hours?" Oh my god! Thank you, Levistro. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I don't know how much that is, but I'm gonna assume it's like at least $10. Yeah, at least at the minimum. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right. Anyways. What's up, Wally Dangerous? How you doing? Western Civ says telling the truth is often considered harassment. That's true. But there's a way to go about it, right? There's a way to go about it, right? You don't have to tear people down. Like you know what I'm saying? Let's say your girl's getting chunky and you don't want your girl to get chunky. No one wants your girl to get chunky, right? Hey, like just be like, hey, you know, like I'm hitting the gym real hard. You should come to the gym with me. We'll have some fun. You know, try to squeeze it in somewhere. Hey, I want to try this new recipe I've been thinking about with grilled chicken. Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Try to work it in. You don't have to be like, you're a fat bitch and I hate you. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to go about it. I do treat Mike like that, but he deserves it. I'm tired of Mike. Mike will just be running his mouth like randomly about something. I'll be like, Mike, just shut your mouth, man. Mike, stop talking? What are you talking about? And he's like, I don't know. Like, he does it all the time. But he concedes, though, which is good. He'll be like, I don't even know. All right. Game on, Metal on. What's up, baby? He says, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. Oh, I'm so excited for this weekend. Game on, Metal on. I'm so excited. We're going to have a pool party. It's going to be July 4th. I will crank up a stream, put up a tripod, maybe every $100 super chat. You can pick somebody out of the group to take a shot. Just whoever. And I guarantee you they'll be game because they're all degenerates, right? Pick the girl in the bikini. That'll be the easiest one. Whichever one you see fit. Thank you, Game on Metal. I love you. Levistro, again, my man. He says, I hate politics, and this is why I stopped voting. We get to We get what the parties want us to vote for. A bunch of overly political, unhinged boomers out of touch, hand selecting potential representatives. It does resonate with me. Yeah. And the issue is, it's like really hard to kind of cover that ground, because I do think it's important to, research certain things and like have certain values and kind of stand to those things and maybe align yourself with people who have those same values. But it's, there's like a political nihilism spreading, and I feel it. And I know a lot of you feel it, where everybody's starting to understand the idea where every time there's a new president or whatever, local government, every time somebody else is elected, they're all, everything's going to be great now. And then everything continuously to steadily get worse and worse. And you're like, wait a second, what the hell's going on? Right. And you start to feel like maybe everything's just a bunch of bullshit. Thank you, Levistra. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Levistra. Thank you, man. Thank you. I don't even know where I am right now. Oh, no, I can't keep up with the math anymore, guys. It's freaking me out. Thank you, Levistra. Everybody give Levistra a kiss on the lips. But at any rate, let's move on. I'm rambling. This is what I do when I do a random stream like this. I don't usually stream Tuesdays, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. But it's the last day of the month, so I was like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it, boys. Thank you, Levistro. Billy says, I could never get in voting at all because there's just dumbass boomers who are out of touch. Well, yeah, but the issue is you'll get somebody like Vance come in that's younger and more concise, more likable. And he, let's say he got elected in 2028. Nothing's going to change, And I don't want to be, I'm not trying to be a pessimist about it, but let's be honest. There's politicians that keep coming in and saying property tax is unconstitutional. There's been politicians saying that for decades. Guess who has the highest property tax I've ever had in my life right now? Me. My property tax is 5,000% higher than it was when I was in my 20s. It's almost unfathomable if you really think about it, And then, same thing with you're going to get politicians every couple of years saying that we're past the point of income tax federally. We're going to get rid of it. Never going to happen. And those are the things that actually would make a change. But they want you to worry about like immigration. They want you to worry about other things that really, to be fair, you don't really have any control over, nor unless you live into one of these places, aren't really going to affect you much. Like there's a lot of people in rural ass Kansas that's really mad about illegal immigration right now. And I totally understand the sentiment. But like, why are you more mad about that than your taxes? It's insanity. Right now, obviously, you can make the correlation where your taxes are going to these programs. I totally get it. But you get what I'm saying. Razzle dazzle just got blocked, posted about New York voting for someone who said they deserve 9/11, and she responded with a vote for Trump as a vote for Israel. No. Yeah, well, that's how that works, man. That's how that works. But yeah, I've been hyper pessimistic about it for a while now. So at any rate, that's just how it be sometimes, brother. That's just how it be. Oh, yeah. Hey, Rakin, my boy. Rakin Knight says, I stopped paying attention to a lot of politics and it made me less stressed out. Yeah, dude, totally. 100%. I think it'll make you feel less negative for sure. So I would say, there's not something inherently wrong with being interested in political discourse. That's fine. Okay. Don't let it control your mood. Okay. Don't let it control like your outlook on life and your mood. Because when you start doing that, you're starting to make it have way too much power over you than you should ever have. Or it should ever have, rather. Thank you, Rakin. Already 5 gold boy goals on the top of the thing. Thank you. I live in rural ass Alabama, Max Bandwidth. Before illegal immigration, the local chicken plant paid well enough that half my classmates in elementary school only had one parent working. That was a long time ago. Yeah. I grew up in rural ass Alabama next to the chicken plant. We all did, apparently, huh? And yeah, single parent working for most of it, right? Chicken plant. You live in Glencoe, man? Sounds like you live in Glencoe. Or what's the other one? Rainsville? They have a chicken plant, don't they? I don't remember. All right, let's move on. Let's start pulling up shit. Sorry, guys. I'm ranting. It's one of those streams. I'm ranting. Make sure you guys do me a favor and please like the stream, please. Can you please like the stream, you bitch ass motherfucker? All right. God. I don't know what is wrong with you guys. Your fingers are broken, apparently. Come on. Yeah. The life you want does not exist. It must be built. Arrow Coyotes. My man, dude. Thank you, brother. Yeah, dude. 100%. 100%. Well, that's kind of where I was at. And then like my property taxes increased so much that I was like, what? Wait a second, I can't escape. But luckily, I got really lucky. Where I live, you can actually petition them. Now there are some places where you can do that. But where I live, you can petition your taxes and actually get them reduced and refunded. It's like the craziest shit in the world. Thank you, Irikas. I love you, buddy. Maverick Cuba says, we are living in the great American sellout. Keep the middle class down with taxes. Keep the welfare class complicit and let the elite suck the wealth. That's how it works, brother. That's how it works. And they know it. We know it. Everybody knows it. And they just keep doing it. Nothing you can do about it. So that's why you should just focus on yourself and just push forward, you know? So thank you, Maverick Cuba. I love you. I appreciate you. All right. First things first. Let's just start partying. Let's have some fun. We're 17 likes from 100. And give it a good old-fashioned like. Shout out to all the boys tonight. I appreciate you guys. I love you. And I appreciate you. And I got to keep up with the top dog. And I'm pretty sure it's still Libby Stro. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, my God. We haven't had relationship talks in a while. Can we find some? Oh my God. It's like, that's so funny. That's so funny, Jalsberry. It's like you knew what we were going to do today. Squish. So I thought Fire Goddess was saying she got pregnant by Squish. She was like, I have a Squish baby. And I was like, wait, did you have a baby with Squish in the chat? You know? Sorry, guys. My left nostril is fucking destroyed. So I'm just keep going and breathing through it. I know it's gross. And you guys need to just get over it. Okay? Get over it. All right, check this out right here. It says, I told my husband of 20 years that he was just my safety net. My husband is ready to divorce me over a wedding seating arrangement. When we met, I was heavily pregnant, sleeping in my car, and abandoned by my ex. Oh, no. This man stepped in, married me, and paid for every single cent of my daughter's upbringing and private schooling for 2 decades. He sounds like a damn boss. He saved her life. Now she's 20 and she is marrying a 25-year-old from a wealthy family, high society family. When the invitations went out, my husband found out he wasn't even invited. Ooh, damn, that's called being ungrateful right there. My daughter invited her biological father to walk her down the aisle. He is furious, packing his bags and screaming about betrayal after 20 years of financial sacrifice. Ooh. He completely refuses to see the bigger picture. We're dealing with elite people. Bringing a step parent into the equation looks messy. Having her real father there looks cohesive and respectable. Gross. I had to protect my daughter's future and her social standing. When he cornered me tonight about the disrespect, I finally told him the truth. I never asked for his charity. He chose to play the savior back then, and I just took the only survival option I had. He is calling me ungrateful, but I did what any mother would do for her child. Bro, I'm going to put this out there. Okay? I'm going to put this out there. I've had friends growing up that they became stepfathers for children. They married a woman that had kids, and these are in our 20s, late 20s. And they ended up getting a divorce. And these fathers, they loved these children. They were their fathers at this point. They had raised them for 5-10 years. And then their wife leaves them for another man. And guess what? You have no rights to those children and you'll never see them again. So be wary. I would just say be wary. Be wary of these situations. It's scary. It's scary. That poor dude. Holy shit. That's what I'm saying. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I would rather die. Right? Look, I ain't saying that is anything wrong with somebody having somebody dating a woman with a child. Not saying anything about that. I'm just saying understand motivations are different in these situations. Right? Desperation's different in these situations. You got to be very, very careful, boys, or you might find your ass clapped. And do you want that? Do you want to be clapped? Is that what you want? I don't. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. Aren't you kidding me? Huh? How you doing things? All right. I'm just formatting stuff because you know how things are. Lot Ferret, what's up, baby? Fucking army base, bar crawling lot lizards. Oh no, not the lot lizards. Oh God. It's happening to your brother, Shani. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. All right. Let me pull up my other chats. I kind of forgot, that I had other platforms I was streaming on. Unfortunately. Oops. Shout out to all the we have 6 out of 20 gold boys. Appreciate you guys. Will we hit the gold boy shower today? All right, we got Rumble up. Okay. And then Kiki. Old Kiki Picky. We'll bring old Kiki up. What's up, Meme Copian? Is Meme Copian in my chat jiggling freaking bees right now? What's up, dude? I haven't talked to him in forever. How you doing, brother? Meme Copian. I saw a jiggling bee beside Meme Copian. Saying, boop, 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 boop. All right, boys, we're going now. We're ready to go. All right. I got everything pulled up so I can have all my stuff. If it's not your blood, it's not your problem. That's what I say. That's what I say. Not my blood, not my problem. That's what I say. Oh, my God. Yeah, dude. 100%. Okay, let me make sure this is right. My left nostril is destroyed. Someone send an ambulance, please. All right, let's read this right now. We're going to read this. It says, my girlfriend has refused to tell me who she hangs out with. Oh, my God. Red flag time. Oh, red flag time, boys. Oh, my God. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out. His girlfriend won't tell him who she's hanging out with. It says, honestly, this is too much. You're creating a rift between us because of your insecurities. And like, it's not okay. Because he feels disrespected, she won't tell him who she's hanging out with. He says, there you go again, turning this on me. All I asked is who you're going with. I did not ask you not to go. I didn't try to persuade you to change your plans or anything. I just asked who was going with you, damn it. She responds, honestly, it's getting toxic, and I don't know if I want to be treated like this. I'm allowed to have friends, she says. This is red flag number 1. Take a shot every time you have a red flag. I never said you weren't. I was just wondering who was going. That's it. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm going with so-and-so, you ignored me all night and all afternoon. You don't think I have a right to feel some type of way? Really? Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know what I'm saying? He then says, and I know your phone didn't die or anything because you were on Snapchat. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't text you back because I don't like feeling interrogated. I went with a friend and that's it. You obviously felt some type of way and you wouldn't have asked. I don't need you to try to control me like my ex. And he hasn't even tried to do that once. You just need to trust me and you're showing me that you're not ready to do that. This is not okay. I never second guess when you tell me something. There are things you have to work on within yourself or else this cycle is going to be toxic. Yeah, she's cheating on him all day. She's 100% cheating on my boy. That is red flag and a half. That's like 8 red flags. I counted them. That's 8 already. If like that's just common courtesy. Who you going with? I'm going with my chick. The reason she won't tell him is because it's a guy. That's who she's going with. She won't tell him because she's going with a guy. And if a girl's ever like will refuse to tell you, you know what I'm saying, who she's hanging out with, it's because she's hanging out with a guy. And then she's going to take 3 shots and he's going to be balls deep. He's going to be balls deep in her ass cheeks, brother. And then she's going to leave and come home. And then she's going to tell herself, she's going to justify it in her mind saying, oh, I was drunk, therefore I didn't cheat, therefore it didn't count. So I don't even have to tell him. And then that's going to happen every week. And then eventually you're going to find out that your girl been with like 282 dudes. That's what happens. No, thank you, brother. I would rather die. These hoes are for the streets. These hoes are for the streets. You know? I don't think it's how it works. What do you mean, Shani? What do you mean, Shani? What do you mean, Shani? What do you mean? What do you mean? Come on, Shani. What do you mean? I want to know. I want to know. Oh my God. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what that means, but I don't know what it means. You know? Eddie's like, oh, come on, Jowsbury. Have some heart, brother. Have some heart, Jowsbury. Don't be like that. Don't be like that, Jowsbury. God. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Gabe! Oh my God. Gabe! You're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, yeah, Mike. I posted about that today, actually. Girls can have a platonic guy friends. It's called the friends. Oh, yeah, 100%. That's not the point. That's not the point even a little. That's not the point at all, Shani. It's not the point at all. So I want to come at this 2 ways, okay? Number 1, all right? Number 1. Most importantly, all right? The issue is if you refuse to tell like your husband or boyfriend who you're with. I'm just with a friend and you won't tell them who it is because it's a guy, then that's the red flag right there. It's not the fact that you have a platonic male friend. It's the fact that you won't tell anybody, that you won't tell your guy you're with him. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Now, here's the number 2 part where I'm going to contradict my first thing. Guys that are in the friend zone, it's very, very interesting, you know? It's very, very interesting. Well, that's because you're dealing with some dumb bastards, Shanny. I'm just saying. But here's the issue. What's up, James Burns? So, number 1, men that are in the friend zone are always looking for an opportunity to get out of the friend zone. So that's something very, very interesting, right? So if a guy, for example, is if you have a guy in a friend zone that you're not attracted to in that way, if you offered him a crumb of vagina, he's going to take it in like a 1 second flat, right? So that's something you got to kind of consider. You know, there's no such thing as a guy that doesn't want to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, there's probably a percentage. There's probably like a 1%, right? But the majority of the time, Batch comes in crumbs. Yes. We talked about this. No, we didn't. That was somebody else. I was talking to somebody last night about labias. No, I talked about the Audis with you today, but I also talked about Audis yesterday. Oh, God. All right. Anyways, you get my point. Makuda said something. Where'd you go? She said, I wouldn't tell my ex-husband because I didn't want him finding me, but with my now husband, I tell him. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's extenuating circumstances. Like, let's say your husband is actually 100% going to beat the brakes off your ass if he finds out anything or even suspects anything. These things are different, right? But also, I would probably preemptively not be in that position, you know. But now some people just find themselves in that position. Drex Unused Baldo on Rumble says, got my annual property reeval in the mail and thought of you. Land value went down 10K. Oh, building up 11K. Oh, but I have value frozen at 377K. So I don't give a fuck how much they raise it. They can get fucked. Well, damn. All right. Crummy vaginas. No, gross. And she's a 5'10" or higher and doesn't have a penis, any guy will smack. Oh my God. Bro, I was thinking about that today. And here's the issue. I was scrolling X today and I saw a big old lady in a bikini. And look, I'm not shaming anybody, although they deserve it. No, but I saw a big old lady in a bikini and I scrolled to the comments and there was tons of dudes that were just like frothing at the mouth, wanting to have sex with this big old lady. So yes, you're right. The fattest, most unattractive woman on the planet has never experienced what people like Sean experience. Dude, some girls also be trying to test dudes, and also are just trying to stir shit too. Oh yeah, yes sir. That's where the term red flag comes from, right? That's why when you see a red flag like that, you dip the shit balls out, fast and furious. You know what I'm saying? Fast and furious. Eric I says women normally fall for assholes because assholes are good at pulling heartstrings where they hurt. I have a different opinion. Okay. I think women, they gravitate to people that are considered assholes more often because it's just more exciting. You know, it's just more exciting. It's simple. I don't think it's very deep. It's just more exciting. Right. And a lot of women hold this viewpoint probably that they can kind of have any guy they want at any point in time. You know? So there's always time to fall back on somebody else that's like more boring and stable. And I think it's just more exciting. And I think some people enjoy the conflict. Again, more exciting. Right. And also, I think there's another facet to it where women might find asshole guys or what are considered asshole guys. I think they find them sometimes more attractive because they think their nature is more genuine. And here's what I mean. I'm not don't try to read me wrong here and say that asshole guys are actually totally cool. I'm saying that women get really, really tired of being showered with like this weird faux love thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this love bombing shit that does not feel even remotely genuine, right? Like they'll meet one of these simp ass dudes that's wanting to hit real bad, and this simp ass dude is in their DMs after like hanging out with them one night, talking about how they changed their life. They're so in love with you. They want to take care of you. They're just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like you're so great. I love you so much, and like you're so talented. You're so great. Your personality is so amazing. Like you're such a beautiful person. Like they're doing that kind of shit. It doesn't feel real because these girls know as well as you do. You just met this bitch. Like you met her like a week ago, and you're acting like this because you're confused with your penis and not your brain. And I think women see through that shit in 2 seconds, right? And when you have a guy that's like, when she's like, you want to hang out? And he's like, I don't give a fuck. You can come over if you want, or you don't have to. I don't give two shits. The girl's like, oh shit. Cool. Like he has shit going on. He's not like sucking me off for a crumb of vagina, Shanny. A crumb. You know what I'm saying? And I think women kind of dig that. Like it seems more genuine. And it may not even be genuine, but it seems more genuine. Right? That's my point. I think love bombing chicks and like giving them compliment after compliment it doesn't actually entice women as much as you probably think it does. 'Tis but a crumb. It will do, though. You know? It will do. Yes. I've ran into women that always wanted to know how big my checking account is. Well, yeah. That's going to be a thing. Women enjoy the chase, Peachy. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, though? Well, I don't, but you get what I'm saying. Being love bomb's exhausting. Shit, it's exhausting to guys, too. It's just, I think, more rare for guys. Dude, I've totally been with girls that would love bomb my ass 24/7. I'm like, you gotta calm down. I'm like, you don't actually believe these things. I'm a normal ass dude. Calm down. Oh, they're like, oh, I love you. You're so amazing. I'm like, I'm literally 5'10". Calm down. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, boys, 6 out of 20 gold boys at the top of the screen. Golden shower time. Golden shower time. You don't want this. I don't know. Kind of want it. Oh no, it kind of sounds like I kind of want it. Oh my gosh. Female comments are barely ever genuine and usually designed to get something they want. Oh, we're in art's natural element. We're shitting on women today, right? Question mark? Yes. Yes, of course. Of course. Jeez. The more you show you don't want it, the more they simp. 100%. 100%. That's actually a very, very, very important rule of thumb for men. It also works for women, though, too. It's a very weird thing, which is interesting to me. Because if a girl, like, even remotely shows me she's not interested, I would never talk to her again. I'm not enthralled by challenge. I'm like, and I don't care. I don't care. You know? All right, anyways. Let's pull up this video and let's talk about this for a second. And then we'll come back to shitting. We'll come back to shitting and stuff, you know? All right. Shout out to the top dog, Mr. LaBistro. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. 20 members today. You're the goats. You're the goats. That's probably actually like 40. 20 members. It's probably like 40. Let me change it a little. I'm trying to keep up. Trying to keep up, damn you. All right. All right. Big Mike, says a key and people who enjoys rooting good people. Yeah, but it depends on your perspective, right? Because again, the most important thing is to be able to self-reflect on that. A lot of people think that if they love bomb or if they're I don't know if I'm not trying to use the word simpy, but like simpy, like I'll do anything for you, I'll take care of you and stuff. They automatically register that in their brain as if well, I'm a good person though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily believe that. I think most people aren't overtly good and or overtly bad. Now, when I was talking about social media earlier, I was specifically talking about social media. But I think there's good parts and bad parts of people. And anybody that considers himself, well, I'm just a good person and no one cares about me or no one treats me right. I'm just so good. I don't know if that's necessarily true. you know? So, anyways. Social gaming with people gets weird, especially if you aren't about it. That's for damn sure. All right, it says this lady was caught cheating. Here we go.
Recording, Josh! Give me the fucking recording. Why?
I don't think so.
Why? No, give me the recording. Give it to me now.
What the
Give me the
hell, brother?
recording. Give it to me. Give it to me.
What
now.
recording?
You're making a recording right now of me.
Yes,
Give
I
it
am.
to
I'm
me.
just letting you know I'm recording you.
Balls, man.
Right now. No, give it to me.
So this can be proven in court.
No.
You know what's strange about this? When you see women being like caught doing something, and obviously men probably have reacted this way too, but I see this a lot with women. They act like a 7-year-old that was told no about getting their like favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't buy me a video game, so they fall on the ground and start pissing their pants and shitting. You know? Right?
Get out of my throat. Terry! Eagle.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Hi, Joe. Can you come over?
No.
They're coming over. She's
By the way, this is all an act, by the way. This is a manipulation act.
right there.
No, please. No, you're killing me.
What do you want me to do? I don't understand. I'm not doing anything wrong.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No. Deleted now.
Which part?
No, just delete the whole thing. I see what you're
banging
doing
me?
to me.
What am I doing? I'm protecting myself. This is
Yeah, no thank you. God, ugh. That like makes my skin crawl, man. There was like another minute left on that video, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't understand that reaction at all, and I never will. It's all manipulation, man. Let me just I'll manipulate the shit out of you right now and start acting like a quite literally like a child, like a 6-year-old child. That's how Camelot's tenders used to leave. No, she cares how she looks. Yep, 100%. 100%. Oh yeah, Cassalicious, Cass. Cassie, fuck that video. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Nope. I've seen that in real life though. I've seen like at a house party, I've seen a girl basically get shouted down for something she was doing, and literally she just fell on the ground like in the fetal position screaming. Because that's what children do. Buster Brown, sober. What's up, brother? Hey, Dandy. What'd you miss? A whole bunch of nothing, brother. We're just chilling out. We're hanging out, having a good time. We're hanging out, having a good time. These are rare, elusive Tuesday streams. Just partying with the boys. You know? So, this is how it is, man. This is how it is, brother. All right, dude. Here's another one. Of course. Another lady caught cheating. Let's see how she reacts. Hopefully not the same way. She was caught cheating. Why is this so common to where when women are caught cheating, they like fall into the fetal position and start literally screaming like banshees? Oh my god. Oh, she's not gonna let him leave. Oh no. I don't understand. Maybe if I cry, he will totally forget about this other penis. Oh, she done busted his window. Well, there you go. There's your charge. You got the charge, baby. There's your charge. I do have to say something though. How do you? I'm not shitting on the guy at all. But how do you find yourself with these people? There is what people don't seem to realize is you have these red flags before this ever happens. You'll see these red flags before any of these other things happen. That's not an AMG house. That's what I was thinking, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to see the red flags. Why are you ignoring them? And then acting surprised that these chicks go absolute batshit insane. You know what I'm saying? No. Buster Brown says, why did she have that breakdown? She was caught cheating. So she's like, I got an idea. I got a way to absolve myself of guilt. I'll just fall on the ground and scream. And then it'll all go away. I remember doing that when I was 4 years old. It did work. It did work, though. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Billy says, oh, look at the screaming mamshi. They're very common in the wild. They're very common all the time. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, brother. They're here to get you. They gonna get your ass, and there's nothing you can do about it. Boy. Oh, my God. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. 7 out of 20 gold boys for the golden shower goal. Love you. Mimshi. Oh, Mimshi. I got a lot of these, by the way. I don't know why I bookmarked all these. I just saw one, and the algorithm was like, you want more of these? And I'm like, I guess so. I guess I'll watch women scream. Art told me that's what he likes. He likes that shit. Yep. For the Fromux says BPD isn't real. BPD doesn't exist in a world of fist. Oh yeah, it's like that old Family Guy skit. I think it's Family Guy from years ago, where they found a cure for ADHD or something, and then a guy just walks into a classroom, and as soon as a kid acts out, he just slaps him in the face. The cure for ADHD. Slap. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, that's better than like drugging them up and turning them into zombies, you know? Aguang, my boy. He says the hottest. Why can't I pull that up? Oh, the hottest person becomes a 0 out of 10 as soon as they behave like a child. Yeah, 100%. I will absolutely lose any attraction. I will have 0 attraction if that happens. It will make my penis curl up and go back inside itself like a turtle head, which is where it normally resides anyway. You know? No, thank you. Buster Brown. Insane how people react like this can vote. Yep. Need to go back to when it was just landowners. Landowners don't fall on the ground and hysterically piss their pants and cry. Because if they do that, they would just get killed. Back in the day. Oh, we'll just kill him and take his land. Look at him. He's just crying on the ground. Kill him. Take his land. I caught my fiance on a Tinder date.
Stop!
Here we go. He's waiting in the chair. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
No. Where are you going? Come back here. Come out here right now.
What are you doing?
Have a seat. Right here. Have a seat.
Oh, he's about to drill her, boys.
Where the fuck you were?
What?
Huh?
I was out.
Tell me. Tell me where. And tell me with who.
I was with Liz.
No, bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Calling bullshit on that. Tell me.
Dude, I don't have time for this.
You don't think I fucking know about your little fucking Tinder?
I don't have a Tinder.
Oh, fucking great.
Well, Tinder looks way different nowadays, huh?
Fucking great. Now you want to fucking lie to me? It's been 3 years we've been together. Where do you think you're going?
To bed.
No, if you're anywhere you're going home.
Shit.
No. Unless you want to fess up right now and tell me where you were actually at.
Fine, I was at a Tinder date. I went to his house, okay? Are you happy?
No, I actually want you out here.
No.
Yeah, I would just kick her out. That easy. That simple. Right? And also, I'll never understand why people get on Tinder when they're in relationships. Like people, your significant other will find out 100%. 100% will find out in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Because Tinder is like local, right? one of your buddies is going to send you a screenshot in 8 seconds of your chick being on Tinder. I've never understood that. I remember one time I had a friend and her boyfriend was on Tinder. And a girl that I had dated sent me a screenshot of him because we mutually knew him and her. And I sent it to her. And then he claimed that his phone got hacked. And then when that didn't work, he claimed that people were stealing his pictures because he's so attractive. He's actually unironically that egotistical and vain. Like he thinks he's he thinks he's like a god, like attractive wise. And he's like 5'3". So I've never understood it. And to let you guys understand, he's now really, really fat. This was like 15 years ago. He's like really, really fat and gross now. And multi-time divorced because he's just not a good person. Chai, I'm roasting like a European. Hopefully the new place has better AC. My poor little winter unit struggling. Anyways, just a reminder to repeal that I did. Thank you, Chai Tea. 8 out of 20 gold boys for the golden shower. I appreciate you, Chai Tea. Shout out to Chai Tea. 5'3". Yeah, no shit. The first time I ever met him, I couldn't believe he was so little. And he thought he was like a god when it came to his looks. I'd never understood it. So yeah, he had a Tinder like the entire time he was married previously. And he would just hook up with the girls. So, but every time when I told one of my friends about his Tinder, she never believed me. She was so naive. It was rough. It was rough, brother. Woo, it was rough. It was sad. It was very sad, actually. She just wouldn't believe it. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Whatever, then. I guess I'll just die. You know? Tag says, the best thing to do is not confront her at all. Just get with your landlord to get another apartment and move out while she's at work, leaving a note saying you gave her Tinder date space to hang. Hell yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I mean, some people like to be dramatic. Some people like to confront people. Some people like to, it's more of a principle thing, right? Like they just have to fucking say the thing. I'm not like that, dude. I'll dip the fuck out. And or throw all your shit out of my house and just lock the door and change it. You know what I'm saying? That's just quick. I don't need to have like 18 conversations. I'll be like, nah, I'll move on. Bye. It's that easy. It's that easy. Got caught cheating. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, they got the dog. Oh, they're in the bed. Rest in peace. Why would you do it in your own bed, boys? In your own bed. Oh, that's when you know you goofed. God, at least like get a hotel room so you're not besmirching the sanctity of your home. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't that feel worse? Does anybody else think that? That feels worse, right? When it's your own home. Something about it feels worse. At least have the common decency. The common decency. Oh, man. Because the dude loses his parents. Oh. That's what I'm saying, Dreamology. That's what I'm saying. Ghosting's so easy. Just ghost. Get the hell out there. Don't worry about it. Hey, make sure you guys do me a favor and like the stream, please. Hit that like button as hard as you can. Stop being a bitch. All right. All right. Shout out to the boys. Mal, don't bust the door open, you scary bastard. He bust the door open. Chadwick said Jody's told he was still on disappointment. Not the Jodys, bro. Not the Jodys, brother. No. Please. Anything but the Jodys. What does this even say? Oh my gosh. Cody getting spooked by his dog. He's terrifying. He busts my door open. I don't know why he does it, but he'll just hit the door as hard as he can and it flies open. And I'm like, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? And here he is. What are you doing? Go on somewhere with your bad self, boy. Go on, self. Go, get on, get out of here. Get out of here. God, StreamYard's lagging. It takes like 5 seconds for whatever you clicked to be clicked on. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, here we go. This one looks really nice. He caught her cheating and told her to leave, and apparently she did not. She did this instead. She's just ripping a hole in the wall. I don't understand.
Take the whole wall down. You heard me?
This is a very unique reaction.
We live, baby. We live.
It's like, yeah, I found out you were cheating on me. And she's like, all right, well, I'm going to peel this wall off real quick. What? What? Why the wall, though? You know? Why the wall? The wall didn't do nothing. I'm confused. Jesus. That's a big old hole. Rest in peace. Got to take the wall down, boys. No, thank you. The wall didn't hurt nobody. Sheetrock ain't safe around us. Not even the sheetrock safe. Real Wade Nation says, this makes me glad I'm none of these guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Some dudes find themselves in these situations and then they just power through them and stay in them, and I'll never get it. I'm like, no, thank you. He's paying the rent. That's why I cast. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's gonna make sure that he doesn't get to keep the security deposit, right? Oh my God. If only walls could talk. If only I could be a fly on the wall, huh? And then die. Tag says, my ex-husband cheated on me in my bed and had his mistress living in the house while I was gone to war in Iraq. I didn't confront him, just sent him divorce papers. Jesus. That's brutal, man. RLC says, sup, you beautiful bitches and gals. How you doing, RLC? Hope you're doing well. Jay Slash says, it makes me afraid to be in a relationship. Yeah, so this stuff happens a lot, man. This stuff happens way more than anybody would like to admit. And you can even, and like, I know this is going to not help your fears, but you can even find a girl that is not like this, even remotely. And you think it's like the dream girl and you're with her for a long time. And then overnight you find out crazy shit that you thought was never possible. And it kind of changes your opinion on everything, right? There is no guarantee, right? And this goes either way. Look, I'm a guy, so I'm talking from the man's perspective, but it goes both ways. Like you're not always guaranteed to win the lottery in relationships. And if you choose to completely ignore all the red flags on your way there, it almost becomes your responsibility. You know, if you have a girl or a guy that is constantly treating you like absolute shit or manipulating you or freaking out or anything that falls under the stereotypes, and you just can choose to ignore it over and over and over and enable it by continuing to pursue, then it becomes your fault, in my opinion. Because my happy ass would be done. I'm like, no. I don't think so. This says, my boyfriend wants me to sleep with other guys. Oh, no. It says, I'm a 28-year-old female. My partner is a 28-year-old male. And we have been together for 5 years. Like most relationships, I think. Sex was crazy the first 2 years. And now that we've moved in together, it's been going a little slower. Oh, no. So he confessed to me that he wanted me to hook up with other guys. Like he didn't even have to be there. Oh, God, get out. Get out, baby. The idea turns him on and kind of excites me, and I'm down. What? No! But I also don't want it to be a negative thing and eventually end the relationship. Well, if the fact that you're talking about it already makes me think that. We both don't want it to end up being a polyamorous or open for both. I don't even know. I'm just considered open relationship. But I don't know if this is going to lead to that. I guess I'm kind of scared because it is unknown territory for me. Is this like a common thing? Anyone done this? Any advice? I posted this on another sub, and well, people are not very open-minded or helpful. I want to add that I don't have any concerns for cheating or for this to have ill intentions. Yeah, I was immediately like, you know what? You should probably leave. And then she's like, I'm totally down for some extra pops. And I'm like, baby, you just as bad. You know what? You're made for each other, actually. Actually, this is perfect. You're made for each other. Oh, these garden tools ain't loyal, Chai T. They ain't loyal. They're disloyal. Disloyal. Oh, my God. Thank you, Chai T. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Chai T. Guess he's the bull and I'm the cow. Booloo. Booloo. 8 minutes left for 12 gold boys. Oh, my God. I thought it was like 40 minutes left. Oh, I thought the golden shower was going to happen. Damn. One day, in the eyes of the passerby, I look around and wonder why. Random unbraided commenter says, we need an expert. Someone called Ricada. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm good. Integrate. All right. All right. Next one, boys. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, this one's sad. This one's gonna be sad, boys. I hope you're ready. Boys. This one's gonna break your little hearts. You're gonna have no hearts left. You're gonna be broken into little pieces. Take what you can with the left of your heart and like the show, please. Hit that like button. Emotional Sport Chat says 98 all day at work today. Humid as hell. Just got out of the shower. And let me tell you, the smegma was real. Gross. Hell yeah. Art says you never made a tweet about the stream, so you're getting raped by the poor live. It really depends on the subject matter if tweets do anything. Like you can look at the analytics and some of them are pretty abysmal. Like I made a tweet one time about a stream and it got like 250 likes and tons of quote tweets and or not quote tweets but retweets. And the analytics for the clicked link was like 4. So it depends. It depends. Like when I was doing quartering stuff, I tweeted about it because people were kind of following it on there like really heavily. Thank you, Chad. I love you, buddy. Love you, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Get on it, doggone it. All right, boys. This next one's going to be rough. You guys ready? Here we go. He caught her cheating with her manager at Texas Roadhouse. No, the rolls aren't that good. I mean, they're tasty, but they're not that good.
And whenever I'm at war with you, I want to kill you.
Oh my God.
I am so fucking mad. I can't function. I want to break everything.
Well, this is what happens when you bang the manager at Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse. He may be giving you free rolls with that delicious freaking butter, but this is how your husband's going to react, right? And I got to say, I don't think he's very stable. I think he might kill your ass, right? All I'm saying is if you're with a guy that acts like this sometimes, and I'm not saying he's a negative for doing so. I'm just saying man's getting furious. You might end up in a shallow grave. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Roadhouse location, Waffle House behavior. Oh no. Oh, I do love Texas Roadhouse, boys. I gotta be honest. Texas Roadhouse is goated. It's just solid. Their corn's good. The ribeyes are all right. They got steak fries. They're all right. You know? Who's cheating with that? Cass, look, it don't matter. It does not matter. Okay? It don't matter. Dude, I have friends that I grew up in the trailer park with, Cass, right? And they all got married at like 20 because they were dating like other people at trailer parks. And the girls were always like smelly and fat. And I'm not being mean. I'm just saying like literally. I had a friend that was relatively normal. He was like a fat guy, but he was relatively normal, like mentally. He like married this chick who was also extremely overweight. And she was like rough. I tried talking to her once and here's what happened. When I met her, I was playing guitar. She came over to his house and I was playing guitar. And she sat beside me and I was playing guitar and I stopped playing guitar, you know. And she was like, "Wow, you sure do play that guitar good." Unironically. And she was like, bro, she had like 4 brain cells and a single digit IQ. It's rough. And she cheated on him and had like 2 illegitimate children while they were together. She was cheating on him all the time. And you're like, who would cheat with that? A lot of dudes would. No shit, Art. It was like that. It was like Deliverance shit. Chachi. Bouncing off of Chad, this is a reminder for everyone, but especially guys, to wash your ass. Biochemical warfare is against the Geneva Convention. Yeah, I agree. Cass says, I got married at 20. Still almost 26 years later, I got me a good one. As long as it wasn't the trailer park. As long as it's not the trailer park. Yeah, no, dude, Cass, I had the same thing. It was very weird. So, like, you know, I was married in my 20s. And we had a fantastic relationship, at least from my perspective. You can't read minds, right? You never know what the other person's thinking, but it was great. We always got along. We'd watch TV. We'd go on vacations. We'd travel together. There was never a lack of like intimacy or sexual contact at all. And then one day, like seven-ish years in, one day, she was just acting very like kind of closed off and quiet, which was very out of character. And I was like, you all right? You doing all right? And she literally was just like, I don't love you anymore. I'm leaving. And I was like, what? And then she was gone like 3 days later, man. And it was the craziest shit that's ever happened. It was so wild. Never fought. Always had a great time. It was weird. Very weird. And that was it. That was all she wrote, man. It's a weird time, man. But hey, man, this happens. That's why, like, I'll have people be like, I'm in the most perfect situation. Like, nothing will ever go wrong. And I'm like, that is not necessarily true. Stuff can go wrong. And the reason is because you never know what the other person is thinking. That's the most dangerous part about all of it. But obviously, sometimes people are actually in really good situations. And it totally works out. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. I tell you what, Integrate says, dude, my buddy's little boy got married to this really cool thing. She was traumatized. She just threw a cell phone at his head, and it was crazy throw. They're divorcing. She got locked up. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Yeah, Art, I've never known, and I don't think about it either. I stopped thinking about it like 3 or 4 days after she left. I stopped thinking. I never cared about it after that. 30 seconds left for 12 gold boys. Oh, the golden shower. One day, the golden shower will happen, but not this day. What's up, Mike Milichek? I've been married for 31 years. Congratulations, dude. Whew. That's a long-ass time, brother. A long-ass time, brother. Well, that makes sense, Dreamology. Still with mine since 1990. Bro, I was born in 1990, Left Control Gaming. How the hell old are you, brother? 1990? I was a baby. I was an infant, brother. That's wild. It's wild. I'm 59. Damn, brother. I'm almost 40. Damn. Yeah. What's up, Luke Collier? I put up a few videos today about some bricks minifigs, but for some reason YouTube didn't save the thumbnails I attached to them, and they destroyed the video's reach. So I had to put them on there when I got home today. RLC says, how bad is a ribeye strip steak 4 to 5 times a week if the primary protein meal base lady at the store could be a contender on, is it a flupa or chalupa? Oh God. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think eating red meat that often is just not very good for your heart. But I mean, what do I know, brother? I have brain damage, apparently. I got too much brain damage in my gullet. This is how it is sometimes, brother. It's just how it is. My parents have been married for as long as I've been alive. I think they got married a year before I was born. Well, I'd hope so. Yeah, my parents have been married since 1980, like 6 or 7. My parents have been married since then. So it's been pretty good. I noticed too much red meat makes me bloated. Yeah. The ticks will take care of that for you. Get them ticks, brother. Yeah. Too much mac and cheese. Oh, all I ate was mac and cheese when I was growing up. I ate like Dollar Tree and Dollar General mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Timo? How you doing, brother? Yeah. Everything's over, Timo. Everything's over. I think everything as we know it is kind of over, actually. It's kind of spooky, to be fair. Like I think the age of like the content creation world as we know it is over. I think we haven't noticed yet, but I do think it's reverberating. It's because of like reels and shorts, TikTok stuff. Although I've never opened TikTok, but you get what I'm saying. I think people kind of did a good job not getting too invested in it and preferring long form and creators in general. I think though it's finally starting to take hold culturally and root itself in so hard that it's not possible to ignore it anymore. And I think that's going to destroy, as we know it, the normal creator, right? Obviously, creators like asmongold stuff will be around forever because they have like $200 million. They can always be around. But I think the normal creator that's anywhere like under 2 million subs is going to go back to where it was before 2019, and it's going to go away. I think that was a very weird anomaly from 2019 to now, right? Probably to last year, I think. And I think that's pretty much done. And I think streaming is going to be right behind it as far as like long form streaming. And it's all going to move directly to short form content in every way, shape, and form. So that's where I think things are headed. Because if you look at the analytics, I kind of researched this recently. I was talking to Sean about this the other night. If you actually look at the analytics around it, you can actually look at, it's almost like there's like buckets, right? So you'll have, it had like people based on like viewership and based on total views and subscriber counts for like different channels. And it was all kind of even, like throughout anybody over like 10,000 subs based on like, you know, proportions. Everybody was kind of even when it came to like streaming, video views and all that. And it is pretty much dipped for anybody under like a couple million subs and huge streaming numbers. Like it's kind of dipped almost to zero. And everything is basically at the top creators in the world now, right? So if you, for example, pull up like, I don't know, like some of the biggest Kick or Twitch streamers out there, and look at their like revenue, because you can see the revenue in the chat, right? Look at their revenue, and there will be people like dropping $1,000 every 5 minutes, like direct donos, like, you know, whatever, whether it's Kicks or whatever, and they'll be dropping $1,000, and the creators won't even acknowledge it. It's for like a chance of being acknowledged, just a small chance of being acknowledged. People are dropping $1,000 for it. And these creators, their revenue has increased slightly in streaming, and everyone else has dropped like hard. So like people like me, you can actually put, if you have the pro version of that one app, I don't remember what it's called. I just have it bookmarked. If you have the pro version, you can actually look at how these things kind of play out. And every creator I have saved, because like anybody I know, every creator I know, I have it saved on there, just to kind of keep an idea of like how trends are running. And you can see every single creator it's like dropped like 80%, except for the asmongolds and the Hassans and all these people of the world. Theirs has increased like 200%. So I think, I was talking to Mike at the gym about this today. It's very interesting, like an interesting thing to talk about. I think people they're kind of over content creators in general, which makes sense. And they no longer consider them anything special, which they're not, right? I'm just a normal ass guy. So that being the case, people want their endorphin rush from what they consider a celebrity, I guess. So all of the revenue is starting to go back to the people that already have like $100 million, and they don't even acknowledge those donations of $1,000. It's fucking rough out there, but that's the direction they're heading. So unfortunately, you're going to see the mid-tier to small creator completely disappear over the next 2 years. And it will only be the biggest streamers in the world, and that'll be all that's left. Because I just don't think, not every community is like mine, where like people actually want to engage. So, Billy, my parents been married. What the hell? I already read that. Billy, get out of here. Mike Millicek, hey, he's an orange boy. Says just because it's been away, I've been a while It's been a while for me. Keep it up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Shout out to Mr. Mike Milacek. I love you, buddy. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. Probably says, I hope that don't happen. Nothing you can do, man. Nothing you can. It's just the nature of the beast. I've always kind of considered it an anomaly that the mid to small creators were able to exist on platforms. It was actually I think it was like an accident, and I think COVID allowed it to happen. Harvey, would you let Boogie take a dump on you for 5K? Yeah, of course. I'd let him do it for free. What's up, brother? All right, anyways. But yeah, I think that's the direction of everything. You're gonna have famous like shorts creators, and then you'll have the biggest streamers in the world, and you won't have anybody else left. And that's just how it's got to be, man. That's how it's got to be, unfortunately. Unfortunately, brother. All right. Anyways, let's move on, boys. Let's pull up the next thing here before we pass the hell out. David Kelly says, "Internet rich people are not heroes." Yeah, there's something about it though. There's this. It's almost like a weird maelstrom of self-fulfilling. It's not. This isn't the right phrase, by the way. Self-fulfilling prophecy, not the right phrase. But I think there's a weird psychological aspect to all of this, where I think people enjoy giving like multi-millionaire creators money directly. And I think it has something to do with the same kind of effect that it has on men that like to financially support random women with no expectation of anything in return. There's a word for it. Art probably knows. But I think there's the same kind of psychological aspect to that in like really rich streamers, where people just like to throw like, dude, you can open some of these streams with I don't know, take your pick, right? Just some big streamer, and that has like 80,000 concurrent, and they will have like 2,500 gifted subs in like 10 minutes, which is like $100,000 or something, maybe less, in like 5 minutes. It's crazy. Biggest Dickus, by the way, thank you for your 1,000 jewels, baby. 50 likes to 200. Oh my god. I don't ever give strippers money. Hell yeah, brother. What's up, Rachel Brinkley? How you doing, baby? David Kelly says support the underdog. Yeah, well, some people do. I mean, everybody in my chat that supports me, that's how it works. It's the underdog, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, Rakin. I'm stupid. That's funny. Thank you, PG. Could you imagine? Holy shit. I'd shit my pants. Raw. All right, let's move on to the next one. Sorry, guys. I ranted. I like talking about that stuff. It's interesting to me.
I'm being real, nothing will make you feel uglier when a man that looked like a thumbnail with a fungal infection fumbles you.
What?
Yeah. You will be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? If a fungal infection nail cannot like me, what hope do I have?
You probably need to look inside yourself.
Yep, that happens to me.
You got to look inside yourself and look in the mirror and ask yourself why. Because you're almost there.
So when they say go younger, don't be so picky. They're worse. Yeah, they're worse. They're fucking real worse.
I think, unfortunately, and this is going to sound a little bit mean, and I don't mean it that way, but I think, unfortunately, a lot of women out there are realizing that they're not that interesting, right? There's this like weird epidemic about this, where I think social media and Tinder, for like the first couple of really big years with social media and Tinder, you had a lot of very, very average women getting ran through by chads, bro. Trust me, I remember, like, and I'm not even a chad, I'm a baby. But when I was on Tinder, dude, if there was a 6 out there and she matched with me and I had nobody lined up for Friday and she's not fat, she has glasses, but she's ready to clown, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I don't care. Because I'm a guy, who cares? And I think that created this weird almost like culture where women thought that they were a little bit more special than they were, right? So they expected the absolute Chris Hemsworths of the world to sweep them off their feet, and then it never happened. So now they're having to like readjust because I think that cycle is over now because men are checked out and they're only going after a girl that will literally change their life and woo them, right? And unfortunately, a lot of these average girls that are only going for the top tier dudes they can possibly find are now having to reevaluate. Holy shit, maybe I'm just not interesting. Because I will tell you from experience, I hung out with a lot of girls off Tinder. Dude, I can count on one hand how many of them were like interesting at all to be around. It was like 2 total that were kind of funny and fun to be around. The rest were like it's like they didn't have a soul. And I mean that in a way where it's like there was nothing to them. There was zero substance. And it was soul sucking. So as soon as I shot a rope, I was like, all right, you got to leave, man, because I need to fucking play Halo or something, because this is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. NPCs, yeah, that's a great point. You know, that's a great point. 100%. We're almost halfway to Naked Snake for the first time. Naked Snake died yesterday officially after 5 years. Today is restarting at 0. And we're almost halfway to number 1. This will be the first number 1 snake since 2021. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. She fumbled. Sad girl. It's a sad time, boys. Yeah, not shit. Not surprised. I hate when girls like just post a picture of their face with a caption instead of just talking. Just talking. Like, can you talk? That's what I want to hear. Cass says, I feel so bad for these younger generations. I wouldn't know how to date if I had to in these times. Glad I'm Gen X and had to talk face to face people. Yeah. So that was kind of me when I went through my divorce when I was in my 20s. I was kind of nervous because I had not dated at all. I didn't really even date before that. It's just my ex-wife would come into my GameStop store, you know? And that's kind of how I met her. So when now I'm 27 and social media is a completely different thing now. I downloaded Tinder like a few days after my ex-wife had left. I downloaded Tinder and I was just being myself, and I was hanging out with girls all the time, and I was just being a goofy ass. I didn't take it seriously. I was just like, yeah, whatever. It's fun. What's up, J Burb? Hey, damn brother. Hey, well, guess what, J Burb? Number 1 is on the dock today. Naked Snake number 1 for the first time in 5 years. Thank you, Chatty. I love you. Naked Snake number 1. We don't quit. Naked Snake doesn't quit. Every now and then he gets chained up and tortured. But he's back. You know that part in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2? Maybe and 3? No, I think maybe 3. I don't know. But you have to press the button real hard while Snake's getting his ass kicked. That was me Monday. But now we're back. Lower your expectations a few because Prince Charming would never settle for you. Lower your expectations. Bo Burnham. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Chatty. Thank you, Chatty. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Oh, Art's going for the jugular today. Oof. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I saw this the other day, and I thought it was funny. Thought it was a little funny. 50 likes to 200, by the way. Oh, man. I also shed a tear, J-Burb. I shed a big tear. All right. Look at this right here. You want to see the most depressing thing? Depressing. I'm depressed. Depressing. You ever like pronounce a word and it doesn't sound right? And you're like, wait a second. That is right. Depressing. Depression. Depressing. Oh. Scuba. Oh no. The most depressing text you can ever get right here. He asked, "Hey baby, how's the party going?" Oh no. She says, "It was all right. My body's just so sore." Oh no. And when I was getting ready, I accidentally burned my neck with my curling iron. Oh no. So it kind of looks like a hickey. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry, sir. Throw her straight in the trash, brother. These hoes ain't loyal. They're not loyal, man. Oh my gosh. You know what's about to happen. Damn. Yeah, so I burnt myself. Yeah. And also I have a hand size print on my ass cheek. You know? So just letting you know that it's not actually a slap. Just letting you know it's not actually a slap. Okay. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh, is that Shadow over on Kick? Shadow on Kick with 10 gifted subs. What's up, brother? How you doing, dude? Are you ready for the 4th of July, Shadow? Bro, I'm tripping balls. I'm so excited. I got a buddy flying in. What's up, Carol Lily? I have a buddy flying in. We're going to be swimming in the pool. I'm going to have a stream Saturday, a pool stream with all my boys and all my girls. And we're going to, this is what I'm thinking. I don't really know for sure. I got to ask everybody, but I'm thinking we'll do shots for super chats. And whoever super chats the super chat, we'll get to pick a person to do a shot of alcohol in the crowd. And now I got to make sure everybody's okay with it. If somebody doesn't want to do it, it's fine. You're giving to you and me. Well, we do love Meme Copian. He was in my chat earlier. He posted some jiggly bees in my chat. I love Meme. Meme Copian's cool. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Anyways. Next one. Share this tab instead. Oh, I'm doing it, baby. You bastard ass bug. You see that bug go in my mouth? Things have been rough up here in Kanekistan. Oh, that sucks, bro. Oh, man. Random Umbrella Connor says, man, when I was hooking up with a chick on Tinder, I'd purposely leave a hickey or handprint specifically on the official chance that there'd be cheating. So I wouldn't lie to a person about it. Look, I'm not trying to be a dickbag here, but when I was on Tinder, and look, this was like almost 10 years ago, so I was a different person. But when I was on Tinder, most of the girls had boyfriends or husbands. It was pretty rough. I have not, Kyler. It's pretty rough. So it's very sad. Very, very sad. Cody Hittenberg. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir, brother. Oh, my God. We're halfway to Naked Snake. We got about an hour left. Ooh. You've been busy, Shadow Dude. Same, man. Well, I'm glad you're back, Shadow. I missed you. We missed you, Shadow. Shadow's my kick boy. Tinder sucks. And I wouldn't know. I haven't used Tinder in like 10 years, man. But like 10 years ago, Tinder was pretty cool. It was like a buffet. It was cool. Nowadays, I wouldn't know. I haven't used it, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool back then. I'm also old now. If I probably tried to use Tinder now, I'm too old probably. You know, girls that are 25 are going to be like, you're old. And I'll be like, oh, it is true. It is true. It is true.
These men are out here wanting the prettiest of girls, but mad that we want a wealthy man, calling us gold diggers. Although I've never been called a gold digger by a man that had money. Just a bunch of broken down valises. Stay toxic, my friends.
What? What? My girl looked like a gargoyle. She looked like a plastic surgery riddled gargoyle. I don't think she should be speaking in this conversation. This is only reserved for like 21 to 25-year-old women that are in shape. 100%. Intimidator, what's up, brother? Fat. She looked demonic as hell, boys. Man, you ain't lying, dude. Gosh, my nose is killing me, boys. It's killing me. All right, let's see what she got to say now. My nose is running, Shadow. Help me. Help me, Shadow. I agree, Tag. I agree. Yes, sinuses. All right, let's see what you got. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I've realized I started becoming psychotic at a young age, because what do you mean? I traded my virginity for a jewel pod.
What?
And then he didn't even put in the right hole.
What? Okay, I'm done with this garbage. What is a jewel pod? Like, that's when you know you're like just too old now. I'm just too old. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what any of this means anymore. A jewel pod. Inspector says, stay hydrated for 500 joules. Hell yeah, brother. It's a vape? Oh my God. Yeah, okay. It's a vape. Mm-mm. It's a vape. All right, next things next. Let's get out of there. We're going to leave those girls alone for a minute because they're killing me. Jewel. A jewel. Ah, I know exactly what we're talking about now. Pretty cheap price on virginity. Yeah, that's a steal. That's a steal, brother. That's a steal. Also, tism. What is up with all you having tisms? Outpost nerd, what is up with the tisms today? I'll have a random person on X go after me unprovoked, and I'm like, what's going on? And I look, and their like bio says extremely autistic, and I'm like, oh, of course. What is the correlation with autism and like vicious behavior? They're either like extreme kindness or vicious behavior. It's very weird. Wrong window, boys. Very weird. Very, very weird. Something ain't right. I tell you what. Something ain't right. Shout out to the top dog today, Mr. Levistro. Appreciate you. That can't be right. I'm pretty sure there's another orange boy. Oh, it was Mike Milichek. My boy. My boy. Thank you, brother. We love you, buddy. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, brother. Pink and red from Rainbow Night. I'll get us there. I'll get us there right now. Yeah, I get close. All right. Tist are extra cranky because of the heat. That's true. That's true. This right here says, my 23-year-old... Wait, that's not how that... Fucking read it, brother. This right here says, I'm 23. My boyfriend's 25. Cried during a movie, and it gave me the ick. Oh, no. Not this story. Around 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend and I were watching a movie together, and during the admittedly quite sad end scene, I noticed that he was crying. Oh, no. I didn't say anything to him about it because I really don't want to make him feel bad about it, but it's basically reduced my sexual attraction to him to 0. No, man. We've been together for a year, and I've never really had that happen before. I'm considering breaking up with him because I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that I'm simply not sexually attracted to. Oh, my God, no. But I don't want him to feel like he can't cry in front of people or they're going to leave him. How do I go about talking to him before I make the decision? Oh, my God. Play the music, boys. Oh, he took one for the team, boys. If I can give any of you any advice, if a girl tells you, you should just be vulnerable and cry in front of me, it's a trap. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, my God. Shadow. Fuck everyone. I'm giving my last 2,000 kicks. 2,000 kicks from Shadow. Shadow. All right. Thank you, man. I love you, Shadow. Appreciate you, Shadow. Thank you, man. Shadow's the goat. He may be a goat. A literal goat. 2,000 kicks. That's $20. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you, brother. We're halfway officially to Mega Snake. Thank you, Shadow. And Shadow's officially the top dog. Officially. Shadow. When Jesus. Oh, Shadow, we love you, brother. All right. I love you, Shadow. All right. All right. Give me some jiggly bees in the kick. Thank you. It's funny, when Shadow shows up, a bunch of other people show up. And I'm like, Shadow just bring people? He got a posse. The noob Cybots. Keep saying Cody. I'm going to start crying. Oh. The Baru. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, brother? Inspector says, did you hear the kids act pass? Digital ID will be enforced and the U.S. corpos will want our data like Discord. Check Chibi Review's recent video. I'm not surprised. Every single company sells personal data overseas. And then they have a class action lawsuit and they pay it every year. They have a budget. They have a budget in their legal department for it. So nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. It's sad. The censorship and the oppression will only get worse. Taxes will only get worse. It's crazy. You know? James Janis says, I've seen this at some places like my gym has one. What is your opinion on universal or all gender locker rooms, like a locker room where all genders can enter? Okay, here's what I would say. If you have a gym and there's a men's and a women's locker room and also a universal locker room, like 3 locker rooms, I don't give 2 shits at all. If there is only a universal locker room and not a male and female locker room, yeah, I don't support that even remotely. Sorry. I know we like to pretend like things don't happen, but I've seen dudes at my own gym who are creepy motherfuckers. Like literally like drooling and like watching girls walk by and following them around and shit. And they eventually get kicked out. And we're going to be led to believe that a guy's not going to fucking partake. Yeah, fuck off. No, thank you. And I'm not even speaking specifically on trans anything. I'm talking about dudes in general. There should be separate locker rooms. Shadow with 10 gifted subs. Thank you, man. Shadow. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Shadow. He's the man with a plan. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, dude. I really do. I love you. I love you, man. I love you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out to my boy. All right. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate you, brother. Everybody give Shadow a kiss on the lips for me. Thank you. All right. Let's move on to the next one. All right, boys. We're well over halfway to Naked Snake for the first time starting the streak anew. James says, even with a third gender locker room, it still makes it easy for perverts and predators to go downtown if they want to. Yeah, and that's why that it becomes natural selection at that point, right? So here's my point: is if you have a male and female locker room, and people are choosing to use those, and then you also have a universal one, who some people might choose to use that as well. If you're like a girl, if you're like a white lady and you're wanting to prove how good of a person you are and you use the locker room because you want to be inclusive and then something happens to you, that becomes natural selection at that point. Right? Cecil. How you doing, brother? A Cecil raid. Can you believe it? A Cecil raid? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Cecil. I just clicked escape and something happened. I don't know where it went though. Well, I guess it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, stop. My internet's starting to be a little weird. Hey man, I'm tired, boss. No, too bad. It's too damn bad. Too damn bad. I agree, Knife Boy. I don't think it has anything to do with that. Mad Links, what's up? Friendly something. This guy again. Oh, jeez, this guy stinks. I agree with that. All right. All right, let's see what we got for the next one, boys. Here we go. Check this out.
Would you sleep with someone on the first date? Yes. But why can a man do it but a woman can't? I think people like to say that women are easy, but it's just sex. If you want to have sex and you're consenting, there's nothing wrong with doing it on the first date. It means nothing besides however you want it to mean.
I think the exact same thing. As long as you're communicating, whether you want that or not.
No. But I have done before, but no, I think it's better to wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's all reasonable, but I don't like their accents, so I'm just gonna say they're all bad people. Who cares? No one gives a fuck. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. There is a special place in hell for people that stand in moving walkways. You don't have a free sub? Can I give people free sub, Shadow? I don't know how Kick works. Shadow, help. Shadow, help me. Teach me. Teach me. Walter Fadul says hi on Twitch. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? I don't know. If I can do that, that would be cool. I didn't know that was a thing. All right. Let's see what by the way, I'm raw dogging every one of these videos. I haven't watched them. So here we go.
I don't know why people complain about being in debt because this is the happiest I've ever been. Basically, I got an infinite money glitch hack, and what I do is after I spend all the money in my checking, I use my credit card and I max it all out. And by the time it's maxed out, I'm getting paid again. So I just pay off the debt and I go back into debt, and it's like infinite money glitch. And the reason why this makes me so happy is because I can afford hair, nails, like new clothes all the time. Like, this is the best.
Yeah, man, I think she might be mentally ill. I max out my cards and then I pay the payment, and then suddenly I have credit on them again. Woo! Damn, brother. Whew. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Did you know today I learned that 10 plus 10 actually meant 20? That's crazy. That's crazy. God. See, they grow up so fast. Oh my gosh, girl, you killing me. You killing me. You killing me, girl. Oh no, what does this mean? Oh, okay, cool. I always get scared when it's like, this post may be unsafe, right? And oh God, that scared me. I love that music. Sorry guys, I'm doom scrolling. I'm doom scrolling live. Live, I tell you. Recorded on a tater. Hell yeah, brother. It's called kiting. Eventually she'll have them actually. Oh, you know what, Mad Links? Interesting point. Unrelated, but kind of related. I have friends, and I shouldn't say friends, more like people I just know, that I'll find out they have like $200,000 in credit card debt, and I don't even know how that happens. How does that even happen? $200,000 in credit card debt? Jesus. God. Damn. I would probably kill myself. I don't know. Shout out to Shadow. 2,000 kicks. 2,000 kicks. Hell yeah. Thank you, brother. I love you, Shadow. 200,000, really? Yeah. 200,000. I have somebody I know that, well, this has been a couple years now, but yeah, they had $200,000 in credit card debt. Shit, I get stressed out if I owe $9,000 on a car. You know? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. No, thank you. What is this?
Hi, I'm Becky, and this is me before hiking the Mist Trail in Yosemite.
All right. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate you, brother. That stay out of jail money. Yeah, brother. Yeah, dude. No, thank you. 200K is Jared levels of credit. Yeah, and these are normal people, by the way. These are completely normal people that have like normal jobs. Yeah, slinging anners. Yeah, dude. I have a single credit card that I only use for like very specific reasons. And it has like $300. It has like a $300 balance on it right now. But it pays off in like 3 days. And I don't even like that. You know? Emotional support chat. What that? Wait, he says, right after sending you the super chat earlier, I found out the bank put a repo order on my car. I just got back from hiding it. What the fuck? Chad, your life is wild. I'll be right back here and go hide my car. Repos are looking for it. Like, what? What? That's true, Mad Links. That's true. People go into debt just to go to Disney World. Look, I've been to Disney World before. It's whatever. I've been to Universal, which I preferred. And it's mainly because I like drinking like whiskeys and then going. I like to drinking like 4 whiskeys and then going through all the Harry Potter stuff and all the roller coasters. You know. But even that being the case, if I didn't, I would have to have 50 grand in my savings to ever consider going to something like that. You know, so. You know what I'm saying? Billy says, I know my dumb ass will never get to so much support streaming games. Well, that's because you suck, Billy. Got him. Thank you, man. Shout out to Shadow Inspector. Thank you for 200 jewels, brother. Thank you for the 200 jewels. We got about 35 minutes left. 200 even away from Naked Snake and starting the streak all over. It's on the dock today. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
Oh, no. It's so quiet. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. This is me before hiking the Mist Trail in Yosemite.
Hi, I'm Becky, and this is me before hiking the Mist Trail in
I don't know what's about to happen.
Sarah, this is me before hiking the Mist Trail. Hi, this is Christina. This is me before hiking the Mist Trail.
Hi, I'm Katie, and this is me before hiking the Mist Trail at Yosemite.
Hi, I'm Gabby, and this is me before.
I feel like something bad's about to happen.
In Yosemite National Park.
I'm Jamie, and this is me before hiking the Mist Trail.
Hi, I'm Cass, and I feel terrific. This is me before the trail.
Why does none of them look like they've ever hiked before, though?
Oh, I'm Phil. This is me before the Mist Trail.
Hi, I'm Grace, and this is me hiking a trail. Before I hike a trail.
Phil made it to Clark's Point, and he's stressed. Why? Grace had heat exhaustion, and Phil had to call search and rescue. This can't be real. Oh my gosh.
You got it, Grace.
Well, I guess I'm not very surprised. God, imagine that. I would never let a friend live that down. Remember that time we went hiking and you had to be airlifted because you're the size of a house? Yeah, here's the thing, and I think a lot of people probably don't understand this. If you're not in relative shape, where you have relative conditioning at all, do not go on big ass expeditions for your like that. Don't let that be the first thing you tackle. And I feel like people that are out of shape don't realize how out of shape they are. Just you being slightly active, you could hike a trail 5 miles. But if you literally all you do is drink wine and you barely move, and then you try to go on a vacation where you go hiking, you might die in like 50 yards. People don't realize that. You know what's actually, this is a good exercise, right? Think about, and you do it personally. So you people, my boys in the chat, do this personally. When is the last time you sprinted? Like sprinted. There's a good chance there's a lot of you in chat that hasn't done it since you were like 13 and you're 40. That's the issue. And I'm not shitting on you. I'm not saying you're a piece of shit. I'm just saying that's the point, is if you're going to start, if you want to start getting into shape, probably start slow and don't go on giant hikes where you might die. You know? So, when the last time I sprinted? Maybe like a week ago. I sprinted up my driveway and up my sidewalk and up my stairs because I don't know why I had that weird energy spike where I was freaking out and singing, and I was like, I ran up the my driveway. I don't usually do like high intense cardio off season, so before then it was probably literally when I was doing high intense cardio. I spent on a treadmill. Well, hell yeah, brother. What sports am I best at, Lounge Singer? None of them. None of them. I love playing basketball, but I'm probably terrible at it. That's about it. I don't play football for any reason, you know. Probably basketball. J Burb says the last Max came after me for alimony. Oh no, J Burb. No, J Burb. Stay away. Don't do it, J Burb. Don't do it, J Burb. How close to dunking? I'm 5'10", brother. I'm 5'10". That's right, hemorrhoid. You ain't lying, brother. I'm 5'10", so I'm not dunking, brother. All right. Man, you know what I want? I want Mexican food. Dad, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. And white. Exactly. Yeah, I'm white as hell, brother. Didn't quartering hike a volcano when he's in Hawaii? Sometimes the fats can make it work. Is there like video of evidence of this? Think before your hike. Is everyone in this chat 5'10" or under? Well, I know Sad Lad Chad is 5'7" because he told me. Sean's like 6 foot. Billy's like 5'2". Sledge is pretty tall. I remember Sledge being like 6 foot. I'm a baby. Iron wins at 6'6". Beast. Billy's 5'10". Billy. This is my favorite thing. This is easily my favorite thing about Billy is he says he's 5'10", and I just think it's so fun. I'm not shitting on you. I think it's fun. I think that's fun because your top of your head is at my chin, Billy, and I'm fucking 5'10", and it's the funniest thing. I just want to shake you and be like, you, Billy, you silly Willy, Billy. Billy says my ID says I'm 5'10". Well, you know what? When I go get my new license, Billy, I'm going to tell them I'm 6'9", and then I'm just be like, yeah, I'm 6'9". now. It's how it works, Billy. Come on, brother. All right. Nitrium says I'm 5'8", I think. Shit. All right, let's move on, boys. We're 200 away from Naked Snake on a Tuesday. The day after it died, will it be revived? Will Snake rise from the ashes? I'm so tired, boss. Dude, Shadow, me too. Mm-mm. Hey, at 5'10", didn't you get filtered out on all the dating apps? I was on dating apps way before that was a thing. I haven't had Tinder in like 9 years. Maybe too drunk. Oh man, I wish. I'm excited to. My buddy Sean's flying in Thursday, and we're gonna drink like every day. And I'm very, very much looking forward to this. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be delicious. Mm-mm-mm. All right. My ID says I'm 185, 108. Well, how tall is that? How tall is that, man? I don't even know how tall that is. All right. I don't even know how tall that is, man. 6 foot. Hey, there you go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. Based and pilled. Based and pilled, sir. Being 5'11" above starts to chart on how much pain you're going to be in because everything is made for 5'8" and 5'10" dwarfs. Maybe. All right, boys. Do you have a superior combat? You're talking about me? I don't think so. I think I have the opposite. Maybe. I don't know. Beep. Cody is humble. I don't know about that. This is America. Hell yeah. If I'm able to get ready sooner, you cool with me swinging around 2 tomorrow? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. I do not mind. That is fine. Saul, what's up, brother? How you doing, dude? Interesting. I did a 3 Spartan races, 21K the next day, 10 and 5K, and did a mile on the treadmill in 8 minutes, 58 seconds. Oof. That sounds terrible. I remember getting getting my mile down to like 6:30 when I was real thin. And I was running all the time. Don't ask me why. This was a long time ago. Oh, cool. Try riding a dirt bike with a chainsaw slung around your chest and tell me how your cardio is. Shit. I doubt I have good cardio right now. I can get my cardio up within 2 weeks though. Are you gonna play the new Halo? Yeah, I'll try it. It seems kind of like a shit show, but I'm gonna try it. All right, let's move on. Sorry, guys. All right, shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Shadow. I love you. I appreciate you, brother. 200 away from Naked Snake. Ooh. How close to a PR have you been since ending the diet? PR on what? On like flat bench or something? I did 335 yesterday for like 2 or 3. I've done 375. I did 375 like 2 months ago or a month ago. I don't really max out very often though, because I'm always kind of tired of, kind of lazy and tired. How about you, cardio? Well, it's easy. You just fucking run and move around, you know? Shout out says, give this money to your mod, Billy Hatcher. Hell no. Hell no. Billy don't deserve nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Which version of bench press is your favorite? The normal kind, flat bench, sitting there, you know. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Shadow's the top dog. He's going crazy. We love you. All right. Tricky says, does calisthenics really work, or is it just a scam? I mean, it works for whatever it depends on what your goals are, right? So like if you want to, you know, kind of get into like better shape and you know, want to lift your body weight and you want to just like, you know, I mean, doing anything is better than doing nothing, right? But it depends on what your goals are. So if you're wanting to get jacked, calisthenics will never do it. Ever. The guys on TikTok and Facebook that are selling you like a program, they're like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is 20 minutes of like these pull-ups and these push-ups and you can gain a lot of muscle. And it's like a guy that's fucking roided out to the gills. Yeah, that'll never work. You have to weight train to get any like meaningful muscle mass. And you got to eat a metric fuck ton of protein. And you also got to eat a metric fuck ton of calories too. P90X. Oh my God. P90X. It's been a while. It's been a while since I heard about that. Yeah, I mean, that's all conditioning. So P90X is all conditioning. You know? But that's it. Again, it just depends on what your goals are. If your goal is to like do long distance running and like just be nimble, flexible, you know, have good conditioning, yeah, those things can work for that. But it depends on what your goals are, like, right? I've had guys tell me they want to get jacked, and I ask them what they've been doing, and they're like, "Oh, I just run on the treadmill," and I'm like, "That is the opposite of what you should do." I'm confused. That just makes you lose muscle mass and weight. You'll just become a stick figure. All right, check this out right here. Here we go. Not the Applebee's. Not the Applebee's. Ooh. Tricky Rich says, I don't want to get jacked, but I wouldn't mind being ripped again. 95% of that's going to be dieting. Look at all them bees. Oh, 95% of that will be dieting. All right, it says right here, this man asked me out on a date. He was actually fine as hell, but when I asked him where we going, he said, and I quote, ladies, Applebee's. Hell yeah, I love me some Applebee's. I busted out laughing at his silly, cheap ass. Aw. I told him I own my own shop, a house, a BMW, and stocks. I can buy Applebee's. Yeah. Then I walked away. Oh, man. You should have seen his face. I'm worth more than Applebee's. You have to impress me, and that ain't it. Ladies, keep them standard high as hell. Shoot, man. Some of my favorite memories are taking girls to like a Taco Bell at 3 a.m. and freaking gorging, brother. Somebody commented, so because he offered to take you to dinner at Applebee's, he's broke? You had to tell him of all your worldly accomplishments. You had to tell him of all your worldly accomplishments to sound good. You don't know that man's financial status. He could own several Applebee's. He could be a broker. He could be a doctor, but you judged him because of his restaurant. I'm sure if I saw his face, he would be laughing because he just dodged a bullet. You own all those things, but you still don't have a man. It's not because your standards are high. It's because you ain't shit. Ooh, good. Based. Applebee's is good. Who doesn't like Applebee's? I like Chili's too. They're both fine. They're both totally fine. Gosh. She's heartless. Is there an issue with Applebee's and Chili's? I don't know. If man ain't take me Applebee's, I'm down. That's what I'm saying. Some of the best first dates are dive bars. That's what I'm saying, dude. First time me and PDH hung out, we got drunk and we ate Wendy's chicken nuggets. Like, who cares? It's fun. You know? I think Chili's beats Applebee's. Now, to be fair, I got to say, it's been a long time since I've had Applebee's. I had Chili's like 2 months ago, though. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was solid. It was just very solid. But I will say, if we're like throwing those kind of restaurants out there, Texas Roadhouse nukes all of those by a mile. By a mile. You know? By a mile. All right, boys, we got about 20 minutes left. 200 away from resurrecting the snake to start the streak again. Shout out to Shadow. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to all the other people. A pink and a red boy away from a rainbow knot, and that'll get it. That'll about get it right there. Thank you guys for all of your love. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking about you like 30 seconds ago. That's the weirdest shit that has ever happened in my life. Oh my God, Ashley. That is so strange. It's so strange. I unironically was thinking about you. And drinking some drinks, drinking claws at that bar. And that's weird. And then here you are, literally 30 seconds later. Thank you, Ashley. How you doing? How you doing, Ashley? Hope you're doing good. You're quantumly untangled. Dude, same dreamology. I met my wife on a causeway in Louisiana. What the fuck? Got a Groupon to take my mom out for her birthday. All you can eat steakhouse. Normally $300 for 4 people. $145 instead. Brought another family. You know where I went that was unfreaking believable? Me and Otto went to the Prime at the Bellagio, and that shit was unbelievable. Like, legitimately wild. Wild. Thank you, Ashley. I love you. I miss you. All right. Let's pull up the next one. Here we go.
Why did your last relationship end?
I cheated. We were together for 6.5 years. Like, the reason I cheated on you was because I wasn't happy. Like, straight up.
And the guy I cheated on him with, we're happily together, and it's 2.5 years later. You know, cheating is fucking wrong. Don't fucking cheat. Learn your shit. That's what I did. I went to therapy. I figured my shit out. I was like, I fucked up, and I learned a lot of lessons from that shit. Like, don't do that. You know, you don't want to hurt people you love. I loved him, and I hurt him, and that's my biggest regret in life.
Thank you for sharing so openly.
That's my darkest secret.
Okay, thank you for sharing this. And I'm curious about this service.
All right, then. Well, that's what happened. She was real drunk, though. At least she admitted it, though. You know, a little bit of accountability. But also, I got to say, why do you have to go to therapy to realize that's wrong? I had to have a professional sit me down and be like, you know, that's wrong, right? And she's like, oh, shit. This is the first time I realized this. First time I've ever thought about this in my life. Ever. In the history of time. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And you know, you would feel like that's just inherently already known. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a little different. Yes. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. They're regarded. They're regarded. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sledge. 100%, dude. Good steaks. Yeah, prime. Woo. Yeah, those steaks were like, it was like they were genetically altered to be like 30% butter. Bro, I tell you, man, it was great. It was really, really nice. Now, to be fair, I don't know if it's worth the money, but it was really good. It was definitely the best steak I'd ever had. Not even close. Nothing even came close. It was like a different experience because you think that steaks can only be like as good at like this good, and then they're maxed out, right? A really, really nice ribeye that's perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned. Oh, fantastic, right? And you're like, oh, damn, it'll never be better than this. And then you go to a place like Prime, and you're like, I didn't know that you could go above that. You can actually go above that. It's a weird, man. It's weird. Imagine eating like a salty, fucking golden brown, 8 out of 10, like hot, fat, juicy French fry. And you're like, God, this is the best fry I've ever had in the world. And you go to a random place that's like specializes in French fries. It's like $100 for order fries. And you're like, wow, how are these better? How can you just make them better? Michael O.P. says, had Texas Roadhouse tonight. They overcooked it bad. I had to tell them to redo it. Even the boss knew it was too all done. Yeah, that's why I always order rare. I always order rare. Never anything. Always rare. Always. Because they're going to bring it out medium rare. So rare. If you order it medium rare, they might bring it out freaking medium or medium well. So I'm just like, rare, fucking rare. Because if it's rare, that's fine. And if it's medium rare, I can live with it, right? So it's kind of like shooting low. You shoot low, rare. Just go for the lowest rung immediately. Intimidator. Hey, Cody, hope you're doing well tonight. By the way, I'm curious, have you seen a recent AI video by Phantom where you make an appearance? No, I have not seen that at all. Anyways, yes. I use it as an intro sometimes. Thank you, Intimidator. I appreciate you. Yeah, Phantom's goated. By the way, Shadow, 2,000 kicks! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you. 2,000 kicks. My boy, Shadow. Shout out to Shadow. He says shout out Billy. Fuck, I don't like Billy, though. No one likes Billy. Listen, Shadow, I cook Billy a lot, but I love Billy. Me and Billy have been boys for a long time. But also, I shit on him a lot. He deserves it. All right. Let him get shit on. Let him get shit on. Thank you. Shout out to Shadow. Appreciate you, brother. 2,000 kicks. My man. Thank you. Cassalicious. This super chat is maybe 1/3 the cost of a date I paid for my husband 26 years ago when I was 19. SMH at these ladies. Yeah. Shit, look, Cass, like I said earlier, my one of like some of my best memories are like hanging out with a cute chick, and it's like 2 a.m. because you don't want to end the night. You know it's gay. I know it's gay, but like it's like 2 a.m. You don't want to end the night yet, and you go to like a McDonald's drive-through like 2 a.m. and you like get some popping hot freaking fries because they're making them fresh at 2 a.m. and like a burger, and you're just sitting there like eating in your car, listening to some goofy radio. And I'm thinking back to where I was like you're listening to like the tape deck, and you're like 17. God, it was cool, man. Something about it, dude. Something about it was just real. It was very real, you know. Thank you, Cass. I love you, Cass. Appreciate you, Cass. Shout out to Cass. Cass is good. Cass is love. Cass is life. Thank you. I appreciate you, Cass. Appreciate you, Cass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is that Chris McGough with 1,000 Norwegian crowns? My man. Sucks that the streak died. Solution to dating partner, go to the gym. Be around people. Don't care. Women will go for what they think they can't get. Literally, it's as simple as that. But unfortunately, Crystal McGough, there are dudes out there that it does not matter how much they know, how much education they've received. When a girl walks in, that shit it's removed from their mind. Removed. It's like it never happened. I have seen guys, like we've talked, you gotta be stoic, like don't, it's okay to like her, but like, be real. Don't fall all over yourself. Don't treat her differently than you would treat anybody else. Women like to be treated like one of the guys. Treat them like a real person. Roast them a little bit. Have fun with them. Be real. And I've had conversations with guys like this over and over and over. And then the girl they like walks in, and they immediately, their whole personality shifts back to that simp personality. And I'm like they didn't even hear it. So some guys just can't rectify that in their brain. Sucks. Shout out to Chris McGough. 1,000 Norwegian crow. Yeah. Thank you, Chris McGough. Appreciate you, brother. Chris McGough's the GOAT. My fellow lover of the kittens. Appreciate you, brother. PDH wants a kitten so bad. She sends me like 30 screenshots of different kittens every day that are at the pound. This one's name is Chester. He has one eye. And I'm like, all right, okay, listen. If we're going to get a cat, it's not going to be Chester. One-eyed Willie Chester. Okay. She's like, let's get an orange cat because they're crazy. I'm like, I don't want an orange cat. I don't want an orange crazy cat. I want a chill cat. She literally does. Like, I'll show you. Like, I probably have him right here. Unless it's, yeah, like, look at this. This is what she sends me all day. Thank you, Chris McGough. We are now 50 away from Naked Snake #1. Naked Snake 1. Whoa. And Naked Snake 1 might eventually evolve into Master Cheeks when I can afford to get the helmet. We might do both. I don't know. We might switch it up every once in a while. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. You guys will like it. All right. Old Snake. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Undead Pally. What's up? How you doing, Undead Pally? Says new here. What's this snake streak? So I do this thing when I hit like 500 in revenue or like Kick or Rumble, whatever, for the stream. And like I put my Naked Snake cosplay on and I sing the Naked Snake song. I've been doing it since I was like 29 and I'm 36. And the longest streak we had was like 16 in a row. And then one day, the 16, it went from 16 to 0. And then it went to 637. So we had the Naked Snake streak for 5 years straight. And then it died yesterday, finally. And now we're back to 1. So this would be Naked Snake 1. Undead pally. Like an undead paladin? If only that were a thing. That would have changed my life back in the original WoW days. I was always so jealous of people being paladins, and I was always an undead warrior. But then I became really good as an undead, or well, not an undead warrior, but a warrior. So even when I played Burning Crusade Anniversary right now, and I'm just a warrior, I'm an undead warrior. Now I do have a human paladin on the other side for fun. You know, I like to run around the alliance zones. You know, is that Ranger player? Holy ass cheeks! What's that, brother? Hey man, hey man, hey man. Carol, Cody, it's time for me to get in shape and lose weight. Inspired by you. Thank you so much. I'm excited to hear that. I love hearing that. That's awesome. I love it. I love seeing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Carol. Good luck. And just tell yourself you're going to do it and then do it. Undead Paladins, Death Knight. Yeah, I ran a Death Knight for a while. But then for some weird reason, halfway through Lich, the game just like, I don't know, something shifted. You know? Where's my mod at? I want to figure out what I can't say. He's dead. Billy's dead. Thank you, Carol. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. I really did slam my middle finger in the fucking heavy sliding door. Oh, I'm down 13 pounds. Oh, won't be able to resist the drinks in Chicago this time. Ashley's got that personality though, where you're like, you know what? I want to rip her in half like a phone book. A phone book. Got one of those personalities. Oh my gosh, Castlicious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a dedicated rogue. It's uncomfortable for everyone. Sean, my buddy Sean's a rogue. Castlicious with a $50 super chat. Hot diggity damn. Look at that. For the first time in 5 years, Naked Snake is born again anew at number one. The number one snake streak. No! Sorry. What happened? It's like weird. It's been so long since it's been a one that it like changed the format. Castlicious. Snake rehatched. Shout out to Cass. Shout out to Chris McGough. Shout out to Shadow. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Look at the little chicken. Little chicken. Thank you, Castlicious. We appreciate you. What's up, Blonde Fart? How you doing, baby? Snake lives. Snake lives once more. Chris McGough, Castlicious. Appreciate you guys. You guys are goated. Shadow, my boy. My boy. Thank you, brother. I love you, man. I love you, man. All right, let me do something here. I gotta like look at stuff. Stealth, stab, vanish, repeat. Stealth, stab, vanish, repeat. Mine's like I don't do a lot of dungeon stuff because it's stressful and I don't like tanking, but I always end up tanking, right? Interesting. Oh, this is nothing. Wait, what? Confused. Oh. Interesting. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me look at I'm looking at stuff. Interesting. All right. Well. All right. Anyway, sorry. I was going to say. Yeah, what words are banned? I don't know. Probably slurs, I'd imagine. I don't know. I don't know how kick works. I do love kick though. So what I always use when I'm just fighting mobs is I'll use charge. The battle shout, rend, thunder, and then I'll just spam like hero strike, mortal strike, stuff like that. That's kind of like the only thing I do because for some reason it's like, dude, mobs die so fast that you can't. It's hard to even get through your rotation, you know. So Do you PvP? No, not really. I probably will when I get max leveled. But I love my favorite thing about WoW is questing. I fucking love it. The snake lives, Undead Pelly. The snake lives once more. Yes. All right, boys, we're gonna keep going for a little bit longer though, for fun. In honor of Shadow, Cass, Chris Magoof. It's a rainbow night, by the way. Thank you guys. It's a rainbow night. Appreciate you guys so much for your love. Just hold aggro and hope people heal you up. You aren't too squishy. Yeah, that's the thing about tanking though, is you're gonna lose aggro eventually. And all you have to do is, obviously use your mocking blow or use your taunt. But sometimes once in a while it'll miss or resist. So as soon as you, and this is the thing I hate about like doing tanking, is as soon as you hit, well, of course, you Sunder Armor everybody. Like you just max out Sunder Armor. But as soon as you will lose and like aggro and it hits another guy, and then like maybe 3 seconds later you get the aggro back, the freaking somebody in your party is screaming, "Oh my god, you lost aggro, you motherfucking piece of shit!" Like they're freaking out. My bro, I lost aggro for 3 seconds and you didn't even barely take damage. Calm down. It's like when I used to play like really, really competitive shooters or StarCraft. Oh god, when I used to play competitive StarCraft, bro, if you like made one wrong move, I had friends that wouldn't talk to me for a week. So I just stopped playing competitive games because I'm fine with it. I don't get mad, but like I have friends that would get so mad, and I'm like, I can't do this, man. Shadow, he's over here on YouTube. How you doing, brother? Strength and honor, my boy. Can't believe they freak out. Shit's wild. Yeah, dude, they are crazy bastards. Shadow's all over the place tonight. He gets around, Shadow's like a bar hopper. He gets around, boys. My man, get around. Shadow gets around. Ooh. I haven't even heard anything about that, James. You have no idea. No, I thought you meant in general, Ashley. Okay. Where like when you hang out with or when you have a friend playing online with a game and they like lose their shit because they're so competitive that they like get mad and start screaming. I don't like that. Shadow. When Jesus. All right, boys, we're going to do Naked Snake shortly, but we got to get to 200 likes. We're 3 away. Shadow. Yeah. Mr. Shadow. Yeah. All right. We love you, Kyle. Relax, brother. How about you relax, Ashley? People are too time tapped and get stressed over wiping. Yeah. I don't wipe very often on WoW. But yeah. All right. All right, Shadow. I love you, buddy. I'm telling your friend Yana about a game to relax Coda for. Oh, well, you know what? How about you relax, Ashley? How about you relax, Ashley? Huh? Zia said she might play WoW with me. That'd be fun. We'll see what happens, though. Bro, we cover a lot of stuff today. This is a fun stream. I appreciate you guys. It's fun. Fun hanging out with the boys. And we got a little bit of time left. We'll hang out. We'll talk to people. We'll talk to the chat. You're Codifer now. That sounds like what my name would have been in like the 1600s. Codifer. Yeah. Yes. Codifer. Yeah, no, you know what? I was talking to Emma yesterday, Ashley. We were in voice chat. you know. Also watching Meme C. He's such a good dude. We were in voice chat in my Discord. So, okay, let me give you some context. So I was in my Discord because I was like, I want to kind of get back into it. And I want to talk to people like on the daily and like, you know, I don't ever get to talk to some of these people. And sometimes I'll talk to somebody in chat and I'll have a good time talking to them. And then I never see them again. And I'm like, or I don't see them very often, but I know they're in Discord. So anyways, I went into my Discord and started talking to people. And I joined voice chat. And I was in voice chat alone for 30 minutes in my Discord. And I texted Sean and I was like, I've been in my Discord voice chat for 30 minutes alone. And then Sean joins like 10 seconds later on his phone while he was at work. And then of course a lot of people started joining and MA joined and we were talking about you. We were like, we miss you. We haven't seen you in a while. It's fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, brother. Art's sending me pictures of his freaking his like gouged finger. Somebody joined and left without saying anything. Yeah. That was funny. That's a funny one. I will, Billy. I will, Billy. Calm down now. Calm down now. Yeah, we'll do Naked Snake in about 14 minutes. I'll make it an even 12:30 for fun. And then we'll party. And don't forget, boys, Saturday I'm gonna have my 4th of July stream. Like 95%. Sure. What's a fight milk streak, Undead Pally? So fight milk is when I do like I'll pour whiskey in a big ass glass and then fill it up with milk and then put a bunch of raw eggs in it and then I just down it while shirtless and my titties jiggling, kind of like a Muscle Man from Regular Show. You know who else drinks fight milk? But yeah, so it was fun. It's a fun time. What in tarnations? Oh no, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna have may not be here for the 4th or May. Well, hey man, I'd love to see you. Double fight milk, he kills a goat live. Yeah, so but there'll be a bunch of people at my house, and I'm gonna set up my like tripod outside, and we're gonna be doing a pool party. And I think we'll do like goals for people, and like you can meet everybody. It's gonna be fun. Bunch of my old friends. Did you see they brought Regular Show back? No, I did not. I love like the first 4 or 5 seasons are fantastic. What if the fight milk streak is in the snake costume? It is. Yeah, it is every time. I do fight milk in the snake costume. Or well, I mean the snake costume's pretty bare though. It's literally like a naked snake. It's me with a bandana on and nothing else. It's as good as the original, in my opinion. Well, I need to check it out, bro. I didn't even know. The Power is a classic episode. The Power is the pilot episode, brother. Well, no, The Power is the first episode. The pilot episode's like in like season 3, right? One of you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'll be at Families for 4th. Yeah, I don't have a family alive anymore, so I just hang out with my boys. But the bandana hides the truth. Yes, very true. The pilot episode is the rock, paper, scissors episode. And it's like randomly in season 3 or 2 or something. I'll be working, Ashley. Okay, well, I'll just die then. How about that, Ashley? Since you don't care about me, Ashley. How about that? Huh? Thursday and Saturday. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, The Power's the first real episode for sure. Because the animation in the pilot, which is rock, paper, scissors, parchment shears, whatever, quartz parchment shears, is is the animation's completely different in that episode. And it's like randomly in season 2 or 3. Double time and a half. Beast. My family is family and friends from high school. One of my friends are from elementary school, and the others are all from my gym. But I've known them for like over a decade because I met them all at the gym. Like I met one guy at the gym, and we just randomly started talking about guitar, and then we started playing guitar together, and then we started playing Halo together, and then we started drinking together. Oh, he's a good dude. But he'll be here. He looks like Thor. He's really long hair. And then there'll be a bunch of hot girls in bikinis because that's like the main thing about July 4th. Both your parents are alive. Well, that's not what I mean. I mean, like my parent. No, there is no holidays. Like my family does not do holidays. But every now and then I'll see them like 3 days after Christmas or a week after Christmas. Like last year, I think I might have saw them like a week after Christmas. I don't remember. Hey, Mal. Hey, boy. Come here. Hey, boy. My husky's over here being fat as hell. What's that, brother? What's up, big fat boy? Huh? Yes. He was outside when I was in my pool earlier. It was like 100 degrees. And I was floating in my pool, and it was like the sun was brutal, dude. And I just laid there trying to get tanned up. And Mal was sitting on the edge of the pool with his little paws dangling over. And it's so hot. And I'm like, bro, go inside. And he won't. And he's like, no, I'm hanging out, bro. So I took this little bucket, and I just kept pouring like cold water on his head. So his whole head was just like wet and spiked. It was funny. He's a good dude. I'm old, so high school is more than 25 years. Shit. Yeah, it was 20 years. 20 years for me. Last time when I was in high school was 20 years ago. I quit school in 10th grade. So 2006. My son got me hooked on Regular Show. Well, Regular Show was originally supposed to be an adult show, and they couldn't get like somebody to buy it. So it got picked up by Cartoon Network. Because you can see in the very early episodes, there's like people getting drunk. And then they changed it to Hot Wings for some reason. So now like Hot Wings in Regular Show, after like a few, like maybe season 1, they eat hot wings to get drunk. It's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. You're old as hell, bro. Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate that. Can I pet a dog? Close Enough is like a more adult radio show. Yeah, I watched a few episodes of that. Why don't you go back to high school? Hell no. Nah. Dude, I hated high school. I got bullied relentlessly, man. I was obese. When I was in high school. So I got brutally bullied. And then I became cool for like 6 months because everybody found out that Halo was cool and I was good at it. And then I quit school. That's pretty funny. I'm obese right now. Maybe Lounge Singer. I don't know. I'm not much of a fighter. I graduated in 1988, brother. Bro, my dad graduated in 1985, brother. My man Shadow's 55. No, you're 57, 56, something like that. Go back and become the bully. Become the bully. Make sure you like the stream or else I will become the bully right now. Go to the high school reunion. I got invited to my high school reunion and I was like, I didn't graduate. And they were like, we don't care. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to come anyway. So I didn't come. I was like, oh, well, I didn't go. Toonami. Yeah, dude. Palladian says I need to go to the gym. I went to the gym today and it's pretty good. I went pretty hard today, but I will say it was either yesterday or the day before. I had a great gym day, bro. I freaking went hard. God, it was nice. You cannot beat throwing in some earbuds and just going hard. I love it, dude. I love it. I love it. I'm supposed to plan the reunions. Gross. There's no lock on kick. Oh, you just throw a B. So instead on locking it, you throw the B. Undead Pally says, I really need to get back to the gym. Oof, I miss it there. Yeah, dude. I love it. I go to the gym every single day. Every single day. Never stopping. Never stopping. Never backing down. Never giving in. All right, boys. Shout out to Chris McGough. Shout out to Cass. Shout out to Mr. Shadow. We knocked Naked Snake out of the park. Wasn't even close. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love you. The snake has returned. The snake is back. Don't forget about my 4th of July stream Saturday. I will have another stream before then. Probably Friday. But Saturday for sure. Because me and Sean will probably play Halo or something. What lift is PDH the closest to you on? Flat bench. PDH bench is 135, like a plate, like one plate. But like my squat's 3 times PDHs. My bench is 4 times PDHs. She's a girl. She's pretty stacked though. What's your opinion on juicing? I don't mean steroids. I mean the people that inject their arms to get bigger, like balloon juice. Oh, you mean oil? Synthol? Yeah, that's stupid. Synthol's gross. I don't know why anybody would do that. All right, let's do Naked Snake, and then we're going to raid Cinnavere. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be beautiful. Where are you, Cinny? Cinny. Cinnavere. All right, we got her. I do only get notified about stuff I hardly ever watch. It is weird. It is weird. Hey, man, you know I'll be here. I'm here every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Saturday. And then I've been doing like Friday as well for fun. I did Thursday last week for no reason. So Thursday was wild, bro. I had to do fight milk and everything. It was crazy. All right, here we go, boys. You guys ready for the Naked Snake, the first official reset streak of Naked Snake of 2026. First one in 5 years. It's the number 1 Naked Snake. Snake 1. It's time. You guys ready? Like the stream, Ashley. Ashley commands you. Like the stream, brother. Or she'll arrest you, even though she doesn't do that. Thank you. I love you, Ashley. Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep it going for another 5 years? Shit, I don't know. After hours respawn, you raiding my ass right now, brother? Well, it's good timing, I guess, because we're doing Naked Snake, brother. We had a $100 super chat from Chris McGough, 1,000 Norwegian krones. Cass with a 50. Shadow with gifted subs and freaking kicks left and right. I have handcuffs. All right, stop. You're trying to get my balls shaking. Stop. Ashley, no. All right. It ain't going to work on me. Okay. All right, here we go. It might. All right. It's time, boys. For Naked Snake. It's that time again, Cass. The first snake. The first snake. MG raid. Inaugural snake stripper dollar.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching, now melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Snake eater. In my time, there'll be nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Oh my God. Here we go.
Someday we'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive. For the day we see for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be nobody else. Crime is the way I've lied to you. I'm still in a dream. The reset, the new street is back. Here we go. In a dream, snaking
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. It has been reborn once more. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the raid again. MG, appreciate it, brother. Nietzsche says, Snake's a classic, but wouldn't it be time to reinvent the goal? Yeah, so I talked about that earlier. It might transition into Master Cheeks. But the issue is the helmet's like $300. And I can't really grab that right now. But I am thinking about that for the future. So it'll be Master Cheeks. So every once in a while, I'll do Naked Snake, and then I'll do Master Cheeks. It'll be fun. So, Master Cheeks. All right. Thank you, Allie Do. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Heather May. I appreciate you. I see the people from the raid. I love you. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. Undead, please no. I just witnessed my first snake. Yes. Master Cheeks is him wearing a thong. That wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't work. I ain't got no ass, brother. I've tried, man. I got to a point where I was squatting like 415 or something. No ass. I just don't know how to do it. I was doing hip thrust. Just can't do it, man. You can't do it, man. All right, boys. Shout out to Shadow. Shout out to Chris McGough. Shout out to Cass. Shout out to everybody. You could have some of mine. All right. Calm down now. Calm down, Ashley. Carol, Ashley, Chatty, Mike Milichek, RLC, Buster Brown, Billy, Maverick Kuba, Irakaios, Raken Knight, Razzle Dazzles, Lavistro, Game on Metal On, Master Lions, Daniel. Appreciate you. Phantom, Big Mike. Appreciate all you guys. Love you. You guys are goated. I'll see you guys for sure Saturday, maybe Friday, probably tomorrow as well. So let's get the hell on it, doggone it. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting your boy. And get on it, doggone it. We'll have more videos coming. And my shorts are about to explode. I'm about to schedule like 200 shorts for Instagram, Facebook, and for YouTube. My YouTube Shorts channel. It's just called Camelot Shorts. Because I got away from it because the streaming numbers went through the moon and I couldn't focus on it anymore. So now that we're back to normal, we're going to get back to doing that because that stuff's awesome. Thank you, Undead Pally. I love you. I appreciate you. You guys can join my Discord as well. It might be linked. Somebody can probably link it for you. I'll probably be in there tonight at some point. Just hanging out. Villanova. I love you. I love you. I love you. He's buttless. He's a naked reptile. Whoa, buddy. No. All right, boys. Appreciate you guys. The Discord link is popping up. Sean just did it. You can join in there. And I'm just in there, and I'll be in voice chat. Maybe I might be in voice chat, but I'll definitely be in there tonight. I might be in voice chat, though. So I'll see you guys. Get the hell on it, doggone it. We're going to raid Cinnabere right now. Shadow, Chris McGough, Cass. Love you guys. Get on it, doggone it.